you all doing today? Bradley is here after what was an amazing Champions League final. I've had many beers this afternoon. How are we all feeling? Are we ready to go? Are we ready to go for AIPL Season 2? Wow!
Super excited. Let's go.
Let's go! Lost in the stacks for 6 months. Oh, we're here, baby. Oh, we're here and we're having a good time. I have had the best afternoon in my life. I don't want to lie to you guys. If you VB's perfect afternoon. Here's my here's my perfect day.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Here's my perfect day. I woke up this morning at 7 a.m. Oh my god. All right, we got lots of things going on.
Canadian gifted a tier 1 sub to Indianac 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I woke up this morning and I sat in bed and I rolled over. This was my rollover motion. And I took my remote and I turned on the TV and boom! The championship playoff to see which team was getting into the Premier League was on. Brentford versus Swansea. So I just kicked back. I kicked back, then I relaxed. Kicked back. That's a weird way to say that. I relaxed in bed and I watched that football match and that was incredible. Then I got up and I went for a run. I went to the liquor store to buy some beer and that was great. And then I watched the Champions League final, which was incredible for all of the reasons the Champions League final could be incredible. And now I'm here, having had many beers along that adventure. How is everyone doing? How is everyone feeling? Yeah, Brentford, Noble Zarkon is my vibe right now. Brentford won, Man City lost, and AIPL. What a day. What a day. What was great is I was talking to my friends. So I work with mostly people who are foreign, not Canadian. And so I work with someone who's from Scotland, and I was talking to him at the beginning of the season, and he asked me who I'd like to get promoted to the Premier League. And I said either Brentford or Swansea. I'm either in on the Welsh team or I'm in on the cool, hip development team. And when Brentford and Swansea were in the playoff final, I was like, this is perfect. Because I don't actually care, because I like both these teams. You're from Scotland too. Cool. Exactly. There we are. But yeah, also my Scottish friend also was hell-bent on predicting that Leeds would finish 19th in the Premier League, and no one else we work with agreed with him. So hopefully you're a little more, you're able to intuit football a little more than my Scottish friend. AIPL Season 2 is here. If you are not in the Discord, I'm going to give a few minutes for people to hop in here. If you are not in the Discord, you guys need to go to the Discord. The reason why you need to go to the Discord is that there's a view-only link for this sexy spreadsheet in the Discord. This spreadsheet has everything in it that we are going to use to just do the AIPL Season 2. So all of these turn statistics will be filled in after the fact. So each week we'll be able to go back and look at the stats. So by the time we're going to do the first 3 games today, but next week, next Saturday, when we do 4 through 6, we'll have all the data for 1, 2, and 3. So we'll be able to start kind of doing some data analysis, and that'll be fun. But also this spreadsheet pre-schedules everything. So we do 3 matches a night for the AIPL. Probably 3. I think it'll be 3. I don't know if 4 is going to fit in. Either way, we'll do 3 matches tonight, so you'll be able to predict roughly when your favorite match, if you're looking through the rosters here and you're like, oh, I really want to watch America, France, India, both Indias together. There we go. That's fun. I really want to watch this match. You can kind of start intuiting when that is going to be. There's multiple people here. How exciting. But yeah, this is in the Discord if you guys want to take a look at it. We'll fill this in after the fact, and then by each week we'll be able to go, we got a hype train! Ladies and gentlemen, we are starting the AIPL Season 2 with a hype train. You have no idea how much this means to me, how much this means to the chat, mostly how much it means to Onvars, who gets almost all the Twitch money, who is the perfect person to give all the Twitch money to, because he does an amazing job on everything that he does, and I appreciate him. 200 bits from Deet64 Blue. We got a gift sum from Casnadian. J-Mag with the follow. Oh my god, you guys are nuts. You guys are nuts. Go Coupe. Coupe's in the first match. Coupe is in the first match. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think you guys are fully understanding that Coupe and Ellie are in the first match of the evening. So we're going to get this hype train rolling. We are going to set up the first match right now. Let's just make sure we have all the mods on. I think I did this beforehand. Although I was doing this while consuming copious amounts of beer and watching a Champions League final. Better Balance Start is on. Spectator mod is on. Multiplayer Helper is on just for fun. We don't actually need that. We're not playing multiplayer. Let's disable that. Cool stuff. We have the two. Oh, here we go. Corbacero with the gifted sub. Yo. It's going to come out. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. Is it going to come up? Nah? Nah, that's cool. That's fine. No, it's not going to come up. It's okay. Corbacero, I got you. I got you, Corbacero. Why is this not... Why is none of this coming up? Because Noble Zarkon has also subscribed at tier 2 for 3 months, which is a long time. I appreciate that. All right, let's get this out of here. Spreadsheet, you're off the screen. We're going back to the Civ view instead of the screen view. Yeah, Corbacero gifting that sub to Caver is a huge deal. That's a big... Why is no one getting their alerts? Stream Elements. Stream Elements, you're not ruining the AIPL. Yes, I'm going to authorize this. Maybe it wasn't authorized. I don't know. I just authorized it again. It should be working. I don't know. Stream Elements is just a party pooper, man. Every time you need it to run properly, it never does. All right. Anyways, we got some water. Make sure you guys are drinking lots of water. I assume you haven't been drinking as much as I have today. But you know what? Not everyone's into soccer, and that's all good. I also still have... I bought... Heineken sponsors the Champions League, so I bought 12 Heinekens. So I got to get through them today. I can't not get through them today. Mods are good. Let's head into create a game here. Let's load the configuration. I believe AIPL Funtime is the config. Noble Zarkon, you are going to be delighted to know that I have gone through and unselected all of the not standard wonders. They are not selected. They are not in the game. I think I got all of them. I used my own intuition and memory to pick out the ones that aren't in. So I think we're good. So if we see one that's not real, we'll just have to deal with it for a game. But I think I got them all. I think we're good. So we're just going to have to play it by ear here. We got quick game speed, deity difficulty. That's all good. We are going to roll for the map. The map choices are pretty similar. AIPL is like an actual competitive thing, so we can't have too much variation in the maps. We got Pangea, small continents, and continents and islands are the 3 maps we're going to be working with for the regular season, part of this whole experiment. So for the seeding rounds, we're going to be working with those 3 maps. So nothing crazy here that we're working with in terms of maps. We got Heroes and Legends and Monopolies on, neither of which are super abusable by the AI, which do add to the commentary a little bit though. Secret Societies, everyone just buys a bunch of cultists and never use them, so it's super lame. So we're going to keep Secret Societies off. We got all the victories enabled, everything else is enabled. The game seed is nice and random. The actual only thing we need to save is that we are a spectator and we need to add a player. I did not think of that, but otherwise... I don't think it saves this, though. I don't think it saves this. Jamie's here! Yo! Excited to see a stream. We are in with the AIPL, the first day of Season 2. You guys have no idea how hyped this is going to be. Alright, so we got Pangea, continents and islands, and then small continents, 1, 2, and 3. We have to roll a random... Whoa! We have to roll a random number generator. 1 to 3. It is 1. It is a Pangea map. Basket Case is giving out 5 subs. is 5 subs. For Basket Case, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is getting intense. Onvars is getting all of that money, but the AIPL appreciates your donation to the cause. Onvar's currently editing a Pokemon Let's Play because I'm an hole. And I'm getting Onvars to edit a Pokemon Let's Play. On top of all the Civ content, we are playing Pokemon over on the YouTube channel a little bit, just for something fun over the summer to do that's a little bit different, and he's currently editing that, and I feel kind of bad. So let's get into game number 1 here. We have Pound Maker. Oh my goodness, there's no seeds yet. Who knows how good everyone is? We have Pound Maker coming in hot as spot number 1 here. This is a big matchup. Cleopatra's coming in hot here. French Ellie, my absolute nemesis is in this game, but because we hit Twitch partners, she will now forever be known as Ellie. I can't wait for Civ 7 where I never have to talk about Ellie again. Coupe is also in this match. Let's get those Coupe emotes out. Coupe is in here as well. Jesus. All right. Can Coupe not be last? Who knows? Who knows? Latoro. Okay, Latoro's in here. Latoro's going to demolish both Ellie and Coupe for sure. That's my official prediction. Peter's in this match. Classic. Coupe is going to have some heavy lifting to do. Peter recently nerfed, though, so maybe not as good. Maybe not as good. Who knows? Robert the Bruce is in for Scotland. Getting that Scottish pride in here. Noble Zarkon would be proud. You're planning on cosplaying Ellie. How does that make you feel? I mean, you're allowed to like Ellie. I'm not a bigot or anything. I don't like Ellie. But if other people like Ellie, I don't impose my beliefs on others. I personally have a strong dislike for Eleanor of Aquitaine. But if you don't, I'm not going to make you hate Ellie. Do you. You know what? Just my general life. As long as you're not harming anyone, you do you, man. Cosplay Ellie. Get those vibes going. I'm not going to be a fan. But hey, someone might be. Robert the Bruce is in, and Kublai Khan of China is in. Kublai Khan, ambitiously, Kublai Khan and Wilhelmina were the two last time that just kept like, what is it? Failing upwards is what I'm looking for. They kept failing upwards. Oh, well, you know what, Noble Zarkon, never mind then. You know, I took a shot. I took a shot that all Scottish people would like Robert the Bruce, but I up. That was my bad. Anyways, for those of you who don't know the rules of the AIPL, let's chat about them quickly. Also, make sure you hop in the Discord for this spreadsheet. The rules of the AIPL are this. Now, I want to be clear. You may disagree with the rules, and that is okay. This is a fun competition comprised of players that are not real, that don't have feelings, and that don't care how we do this. There are suggestions like Noble Zarkons to limit the wonders in the game to the wonders that are actually in the game, which make a lot of sense to me. That's a good rule to have. But there's no perfect way to set this up. So if you have any suggestions, I appreciate the suggestions. Once we start, we can't stop, though. We have to keep the rules the same. I am sticking with that the winner goes one over the top. I know it was controversial. I know some people loved it. I know some people hated it. But overall, I think it's the fairest system to come up with without having to do any weird math. So if you are in first place and you win, your score is just your score because you've already won. If you are any other position and you win, you go 1 point over the highest score. Once we play game 1, this will make sense because this spreadsheet automatically adjusts the score and gives everyone a rank, which is incredible. But we're sticking with that rule. And I know it was controversial. I know not everyone loved it, but there's no set of rules that everyone's going to love. So we're just going to roll with it. And that's just the rule. There's no way to do it that's going to make everyone happy. So I'm willing to... Yeah, there's not 180 million on the line tonight. There's not 180 million on the line tonight. I think we're good to start, though. Let's get a prediction up. 9 subs, 701 bits. Yo, Anvar's getting paid. Okay, let's get the. There's only okay. I do want to leave it for a minute to let people come in, but people have had 22 minutes, so let's get the prediction going. Prediction. You guys are gonna have to give me a minute until Anvar shows up. Until Anvar shows up, I'm on my own here. All right. Who will win the match? We are just predicting who will win. I'm just gonna go in order here. All right, everyone has 2 minutes to vote. Here we go, baby. Everyone has 2 minutes to get their predictions in. We got all of our civs in. Classic deity, quick. I think we're all good here. I think everything's go. Oh, no. Spawn guaranteed resources. We did say we were going to spawn guarantee resources for everyone. I totally forgot about that. That's my bad. Now we're good. Let's rock and roll. Let's rock and roll, baby. First game of the season 2 of the AIPL. I said that wrong, but that's okay. I've had like 8 beers. We're fine. We're going well. I'm also drinking a healthy amount of water to compensate. Oh boy, there's 50,000 on team 2 here. There we go, 10,000 in team 1, I believe. If I had to pick who I think is gonna win, I think. Oh boy, I think team 2, 126,000 on team 2. If you're betting on team 1 right now and one of those 4 win, that's huge. Coupe for Coupe for the win. All right, yeah. I mean, we're hopeful. We're hopeful that Coupe gets the win. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced that's going to happen. It might. It might happen, but I remain unconvinced. Rooting for Cleo. Oh, and I'm gonna refund that. That's for Football Manager, which we're playing tomorrow morning, but are not playing right now. Oh, you know what? I messed this up. Chat, I messed this up. Chat, I messed the whole thing up. This is not on Pangea. This is not on Pangea, chat. Chat, this is not. Hey, look, it's me being dumb again. Chat, this is not Pangea, a map type. This is continents map type. There's one rule, and that's to pick the right map type. And I picked the wrong map type. Boo! Boo, VB. Boo, you suck. You're the worst moderator. Vatican City. Being on its own little island is pretty funny, though. Hell yeah. Oh. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, where's the other one? We are in the mud. That's the one. We are in the mud. All right. We're getting this back on track here. We're getting this back on track. Season 1 or season 2, game 1. There's always going to be some problems. All right. Before we do this, Juice, don't even apologize for being late. Don't ever apologize for anything. I don't expect... Every time I stream, I expect 0 people to show up. People only have so much time in their lives, and the fact that they're willing to spend any of it coming to hang out with me is awesome. All right, let's put the resources on spawn guaranteed while we're here. All right, Pangea is, and now I gotta pick the leaders again. What a racket. What a racket this is. All right. I really dislike this change. I have no idea why we can't have an option to keep the leaders the same in the config saves. Like, I don't know why anyone at Firaxis thought, hey, let's make saving configurations a worse experience. I'm sure there's a reason, but whatever that reason is, I don't know if it's a good enough reason. It better be like, we either had to do this or the whole system of Civ was going to crash. Because this is just frustrating. And I don't understand why I can't just have the normal option of keeping the Civ saved in the template, you know? I'm sure there's a reason, and I'm sure it's a good reason. I'm just being a bitter prick, but currently it doesn't feel like a good reason. All right, Robert the Bruce is in. Kublai Khan is in. All right, there we go. We got everyone in. Coupe is going. Deity, quick speed, Pangea, spawn guaranteed. Yeah, now we're good to go. Does the spawn guaranteed work with Coupe? Who knows? Probably not. I imagine it doesn't. I imagine that Coupe just starts in the ocean anyway.
First stirrings of life beneath water.
But I don't know. I don't actually know how the Better Balanced Start mod fully functions. Other than when we did this without BBS, it was terrible.
Now begins your greatest quest.
Without BBS, you get too many spawns that are just like,
Towards the stars.
in any game of 8 people, 2 of them are at least 2 of them are just immediately unable to win. Whereas at least BBS leaves like most people functionally kind of able to win. Which is an upgrade overall. It's not perfect, but it's an upgrade overall. All right, ladies and gentlemen. AIPL Season 2, game number 1 is kicking off with Poundmaker, Eleanor of France, Latoro, Robert the Bruce, Kublai Khan, Peter, Coupe, and Cleopatra. Yeah, barbs are spawned. Let's rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I don't have CQUI on. That's totally fine. We're going to have to make do with a lot of annoying things coming up. That's my bad. Anyways, well, West Coast, Best Coast. We have Ellie over on the West Coast here, and that's an exciting time for everyone involved. Scotland is just to her east. We'll see if these guys end up fighting at all. Who knows, really? It could happen. Ladies and gentlemen, it could happen. We do have Paititi kind of right in the middle of them with Kabul nearby as well. We do have Mapuche up at the top. Where's Coupe spawned? Coupe, oh God, okay, we found a warrior. We found a warrior for Coupe. This is not ideal. This is not great. But he did manage to spawn just south of Ellie on... Okay, well... It's not the best start for Coupe, but it is a start for Coupe, so we'll take that. Kublai Khan's over on the East Coast having fun with some barbs at the current minute. Egypt is down in the south side of the map. A weird second city settled is on the river, which is nice, but just in the middle of the desert is a little bit of a weird... second settle. Akhetaten is not in a bad location though, so we'll take that if we are Egypt fans. Up in the north, Poundmaker is hanging out, having a good time, just cruising along. I think we need some music though. I think we do need some normal Civ music. Let's take a look at Mapuche here. I'm gonna turn on some like ordinary like Civ music. Spotify. What? Just give me a minute here. You know, I just need a second. Sid Meier's Civilization 6. There we are. And then we can just shuffle that. No, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. I want this to shuffle. Thank you. There we go. Now I got some normal Civ music playing. Ellie, not really near enough to anyone to loyalty flip them just yet. We'll see if she settles over to the east to start loyalty flipping Scotland. Coupe's having a grand old time and has settled Opongo over here, which is going to be a very fun little city for him to have. He's got 2 goodie huts. His builders are just hanging out in the ocean. They've got their swimming lessons. They're having a grand old time. You'd think that Russia down here, still getting 5 tiles per city, 5 extra tiles instead of 8 extra tiles. You'd think that they're going to brush up against Scotland rather quickly, that Scotland has to come and settle this river here. You missed the start of your laptop crash? It's okay. I forgot to turn on the CQUI mod, so we're going to deal with lots of pop-ups in game number 1 here. Kublai Khan has a really good start to do well in this game, though. Obviously, the spawn guaranteed resources are nice. Stonehenge is nice for a religion. Is fighting with Egypt, but Egypt's just really too far away. Even if she takes these cities, she's going to have to raise them. So he's in a really good spot overall here. Poundmaker's having a good time up north as well. Loads of room to settle. Still has another city on this river. Still has another city on this river. Is kind of surrounded by mountains here, so he's doing fine. Mapuche, one of the shining stars of AIPL Season 1, didn't really pull it in at the end, but usually was a very good player here, so we'll see how he's doing. We also... What? Okay. Okay, Coupe. Okay, Coupe. Hey, Coupe!
Coupe, can you please take your units and keep them in your borders? This builder is not helping you. Good God, man, we're trying to get you to win here. Oh boy, oh gee, oh God.
Anyways, I'm sure Coupe is gonna do great in this game. I'm sure he's gonna have a lovely old time. I'm sure nothing's gonna go wrong. I'm sure Coupe is gonna win. Early scores here. Poundmaker up top. Who else would it be at the bottom but Coupe? Oh God. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry if Coupe comes last in the first match of Season 2. I'm gonna absolutely cry. Any big wars popping off here? I mean, just Cleo and Kublai, but I still think they're too far away from each other to make anything of it. Early yield, see Latoro and the Mapuche with 54 science. Culture is a little more even, but this 54 science number really sticks out. Oh, he's got a really good campus there. That'll do it. He's also got Machu Picchu and a really good campus here. He is... Latoro coming in hot, baby. Oh, hot damn. This is his jam. Wow. I'm excited for Russia here. I'm excited to see what they do here. Russia, like, really bad in AIPL Season 1. Just couldn't put a good game together for the life of them. I mean, everyone gets their 3 guaranteed games, so I'm sure Peter's happy about that, but just couldn't put together anything. No walls being built in any of these cities for Kublai, so at least Egypt's attack has a chance of working. I would start going for, like, Xi'an and, like, pillaging the Oracle instead of taking over the capital, which you couldn't keep. But hey, what do I know? It's not like I play Civ. I know nothing. I'm like Jon Snow. Oh, Kabul! The AI doesn't prioritize Kabul the same way I prioritize Kabul. Because I think Kabul is fantastic, but it does seem like Latoro just wants to get rid of it. It does seem like they're going to get rid of it. Whether they can actually keep this as a city, they can keep it as a city. You would think this is the first city that flips when Ellie gets a golden age, though. That's what you would think, but who actually knows? I certainly don't. Kube's got a lot of battering rams, but isn't attacking anyone. I just want to, for the folks out in the audience, if you're going to build 3 battering rams, you should probably attack somebody, because that is what they're for. Where's Kube? Kube has settled this little island, and Kahia is down here. All right, Kube, you know what, though? Kube is at least settling normal cities. Kube is at least settling cities that make sense for Kube to settle. The problem is, if we're taking a look at the score, though, it's still not good enough. He's almost above Scotland, so he might not come last, which would be nice. Latoro up at the top. If we're taking a look at the yields, 104 science from Mapuche. You got 20, 20, 30, 40, 40. Like, there's just, like, 104 is so much higher than everyone else. I'd be surprised if Latoro doesn't win it at this point. Coupe took Desert Folklore, but no Holy Site at the Wonder. You know what? We're just gonna let Coupe be Coupe, okay? Coupe just gets to live his dream. He gets to live his truth. We're not gonna shut Coupe down. He is bringing his battering rams over in a direct. He's got battering rams on the ocean. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. He has built the Colossus though, or the Great Lighthouse, sorry, which is cool. And he's got a harbor here. That's neat. He at least has like a pretty looking city. Dijon hanging out. These cities are dangerous. Get a theater square in here. Loyalty flip a city. That is the danger zone, ladies and gentlemen. Huge part of the middle of the map still available for people to settle. How is Poundmaker doing? He's having the time of his life up here. He's hanging out. He's having a good time. I'm surprised Kupe isn't prioritizing settling any of these cities over here. Kublai Khan's not really bothering him. Kublai Khan seems to be going for this religious victory, which is a little bit strange. We should keep track of that, though, just because it doesn't automatically pop up. Is Kupe playing the same game as everyone else? Look, Kupe frequently in the AIPL does his own thing. We don't really know what Kupe does. It doesn't seem like Ellie is loyalty flipping this. It seems like Kabula's gonna stick with Latoro for a little bit here. I just love how much land. Ooh, Valletta is down, ladies and gentlemen. Russia has taken Valletta. I don't know how helpful that's gonna be. I just like how much land they take up. Like, get 1 or 2 Russian cities in here, and you've taken up this whole central mountain area. Also, Nan Madal, Russia, just wow. Just wowza. City-states don't matter to our friend Peter. If you live in a city-state, he's willing to murder you for his own gain. I mean, look, double air horns for Peter. Killing the game over here. Cleo has pyramids, so at least making the most out of this deserty start, but does have this volcano kind of ruining stuff, which is not ideal. Apadana down in Rakadet. Good for a couple extra great work slots. I'm sure a couple of great person points. I can't remember off the top of my head. Mabodi Temple going down for Beijing will either offer 2 apostles to kind of beat up missionaries or easy evangelization of the religion. Surprised I could say that properly. Not perfect districting up here. I'm still waiting for a little more out of Poundmaker, but it is cruising through this game. It doesn't look like any big wars are popping up. Wakasko Kiesin is losing loyalty, though. You hate to see it. You hate to see loyalty being lost. Any good theater squares, industrial zones, or commercial hubs made by the Machu Picchu? Not really. This is a good theater square, but not because of the Machu Picchu. This commercial hub is bad. You know, you get the Machu Picchu and you don't build anything next to mountains. Is it really worth it? Great library is super helpful, though. 129 science. I mean, the next best people are hanging out around 75, so that's huge. If we're looking at the score, Latoro, Peter, Kublai, Poundmaker round out the top 4. Kupe is 1 point ahead of Scotland. Yo, which we'd love to see it. You love to see it. You love to see Kupe ahead of somebody. Solville, thank you so much for the follow. Much love. Appreciate it. How's Ellie doing? She's doing okay. We don't want Ellie to win. Well, I don't want Ellie to win, but she's at least kind of cruising along here, which is fun. She hasn't loyalty flipped any cities yet, so she's not having the best game. Russia really making like strides over towards Cleopatra. Taking up the whole east side of the map is pretty huge. I still think 1 more city in here and you can suck up this whole area. I'm surprised he hasn't done that yet. Scotland settling Cullen down here. It is losing loyalty though, so we'll see how that kind of pans out moving forward. Certainly that's not ideal. This city's definitely going to flip over to Ellie at 1 point here. Hanging Gardens is nice to have in the meantime, though. Kupe settling cities above Nazca on the river, fresh water, building a campus. You know what? Good work, Kupe. Live your dream, buddy. You keep doing you. Coliseum going down in Misiwachik. I don't know how to say that. We did just put a video on YouTube, though, about the Coliseum. If you haven't checked it out yet. I would go and check out the video about the Coliseum on the YouTube channel. It's a fun one. Anvar's editing, again, top notch. Taking a look at the yields again. Peter is catching up, 132 to 156. That's Fitty with double D's, baby. Everyone else a little bit behind, but fairly even. If we look at culture, 92, 66. Latoro ahead in both, though, which is still huge for him. Absolutely massive for Latoro coming into game number 1 here. Yeah, this is game number 1. You're only late for game number 1, so don't worry. Don't worry at all. No one has any tourists for a culture victory. No one has a religious victory, though. The Cree is leading, so we got to keep an eye on that because you never know if they, because With the religious victory, it never actually ends the game because we can't be religiously flipped because we're the spectators. So we actually have to keep track of that in the kind of game screen here. Ellie is building up her empire quite well. I didn't think it would be built up this well. She did settle the good side of the Paititi for sure. Can't really build an aqueduct anywhere, but she's going to get by here. This theater square here is going to be deadly, though. The theater square in Bordeaux to flip Poo and Mapu and Kabul. If you can build a theater square in Rem as well, she is getting a spy. You missed Coupe trying a new strategy of settling as many cities as far away. Look, Coupe, okay, we went from Coupe trying the strategy of settling all his cities like in the tundra in the middle of nowhere, and he hasn't done that yet. So Coupe is improved over the Coupe we saw from last season. Now, how improved is he? He's still last place by 10 points, which is not good. If you're a Coupe fan, you don't want to be last place by 10 points. But last time he played, he was last place by like 1,000,000 points. So I think this is slow improvements for Coupe. Slow improvements for Coupe over the course of this season for sure. He's only got 5 cities though, and that's a little bit of a worry. He's kind of like, he's like a compass. His cities like act as like north, go to this Coupe city. East, go to this Coupe city. Right, but his city, you're all right. They're not really conjoined in any feasible way. They're just like hanging out. He does have some care about. He does own the seas. Not like he can do much with the Antarctic Ocean, but he does own it. In a stunning turn of events, Eleanor is actually losing a city. She's in a golden age. Mapuche's also in a golden age. I don't think this is ideal if you're Eleanor. 2 of them are in the same ocean at least. That is the bright side. We have found the bright side for Coupe in this one. 2 of his cities are in the same ocean. Wow. Doing a quick yield check-in. Sorry to all the people doing the data. That'll have to be turn 101. 107, 107, 131, 156, 136. Poundmaker catching up. Remember, this is additive, so Latoro is still going to be quite a bit ahead. But in terms of per turn yields, Poundmaker catching up a little bit here. Cleopatra has taken a bit of a culture lead, which is fun for Cleopatra fans out there.
Obi-Wan.
Whoa!
You well.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elliot Peter has subscribed for 2 months in advance. Thank you so much, Elliot. We love you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Double campuses for Ellie. This is a good little bit of campus work here. 166 science for Ellie. Matching her at the top now for science with Latoro. We know science victories are the AI meta, and I don't think that's going to change. So Ellie making a push here for that scientific victory, which we all appreciate. Through July. Extending your sub through July is a huge commitment. That's a big deal. I don't wanna misrepresent how big of a deal that is. Making sure Anvars gets to eat all the way through July. Scotland losing a city here to Russia. That is not great. Or great, depending if you're Russian or Scottish. It kind of depends on who you're rooting for here. But Cullen does look like it's going to flip over to Russia. Yeah, 1 turn. But now he's losing loyalty, so like really, who knows what's going to happen. Leon is still in French control. She's managed to settle down the loyalty problems, probably by growing a population, which is nice. Anvars will eat. I functionally need Anvars to eat. If Anvars doesn't eat, then I can't make videos for YouTube over the summer. So Anvars does need to eat. And he's currently eating, which is great. We want to keep him eating. You know? Russia does have Sinbad. This is a good Sinbad. Out of all the Sinbads we've seen, this is one of the better ones. We are a fan of this Sinbad. Yeah. Coupe's got a bombard, ladies and gentlemen. Coupe's gonna go take Jerusalem. It's another city-state down, though. This is, if you're a city-state, this is an unfortunate game. This is an unfortunate game if you are a city-state. Certainly not ideal. Cardiff also down. Good God. Can we get some rip donkeys in the chat for the city-states in this one? Because this is just... Let's hover over a couple city-states that have left us. Because this is just sad. All of the city-states had so much hope going into this one. They've just been demolished. Ellie going for that. That's a lot of apostles, not going to lie here. Religious victory seems pretty split, but that is a lot of apostles. Coupe's going to attach that bombard to a settler? Yes, he will. Hattusa also going down. I'm starting to feel bad. I'm starting to feel a little bit bad for Hattusa. This is certainly... Oh, God. Oh, gee. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. I mean... Well done, Peter. You're on the offensive. Sai is now losing loyalty. That would be a huge pickup for Russia. It seems like taking Hattusa was the last little bit of loyalty pressure he needed for Sai, who already has a governor, so this city's definitely flipping. Early score, Latoro, Peter. You know what I'm going to do, though? I'm actually going to take a quick bathroom break before I continue the game. But if we take a quick break right now before I continue the game here, where are we at with score? 136, 166, 212 for science, 155 and 148, kind of catching up. We do have culture right here, 149, 139, 105. Interesting stuff. No one's falling too far behind. Terms of score, though, Coupe 7 points behind Robert. I mean, Poundmaker is kind of close to everyone else, but it does seem like Latoro and Peter are miles ahead of the competition. In any case, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, and I will be right back. Yo! We are back, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't think the game was going to keep going. That's my bad. I thought we landed on a pause. Either way, I did not mean to leave the game running. I thought it was on a pause. Every time the government comes up, it usually pauses. But either way, we're back. We're hanging out. Look, has anything really happened? Has anything really happened? I did not mean to leave the game running, but I can't pause it. I thought it was paused. That's my bad. Air is getting loyalty flipped. That is certainly not ideal. Kabul is still fine, though. Bordeaux getting... Like, what is Ellie doing? Ellie has one job. She's good at one specific thing. And that is loyalty flipping cities. Lyon is flipping to... Oh, dear. Oh, God. And that's a theater square. So removing the theater square from... Oh, God. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Yo. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Oh, me. Oh, my. That is unfortunate if you're, but air is loyalty flipping. I don't even know what's happening anymore. All right, Eleanor, you're and Avignon is losing loyalty. What has happened? Ah, she's in a dark age. That's the big change up. Anyways, how's Coupe doing? I mean, Capiti is down. He's still got 5 cities. Good work, Coupe. You're living the life. How's Scotland doing? Currently just above Coupe. I typically assume that VB rarely does things intentionally. Yeah, that's pretty much me. That's pretty much me. I honestly thought we found a pause in the game, but you know what? We're living our best life here. We're hanging out. We're having fun. We got a Huey. Is this the best Huey they could have placed? Nope. Nope. You could have put the Huey here in like Winnipeg. I will say though, in this lake, this is the best Huey they could have put down. And overall, not a bad Huey. Overall, certainly not a terrible Huey. You'll love to see it. How's Egypt doing? And China, are they doing okay? Lots of wonders here. Lots of theater squares. Lots of districts. You love to see it. You love to see that from Kublai Khan. Latoro up top. Peter, Eleanor, and Poundmaker round out the top 4 with Cleo, Kublai, Robert the Bruce, and unfortunately Coupe in last place. Come on, Coupe. Come on. Get it together, Coupe. We're rooting for you. We're trying here. Rooting for you. Rooting for Coupe is like punching yourself in the face. Tour de Belém going down for Nantes. I don't know how many trade routes are running through here, but that might be worth it overall. That might be worth it. Oh, God. Bordeaux also. Jeez. Okay. Ellie losing her one really good city next to the Paititi is unfortunate. This is not ideal. Now we have 185 culture for Latoro with 300 science. Peter also getting loads of science. Robert is kind of there. Poundmaker's kind of there. I don't know if that's going to be enough, though. I don't know if that's going to be enough overall. Holy. This game is popping off. Do a terra map so Coupe will go in the right direction. Coupe would have done better on continents and islands, but, I mean, you got to randomize the maps or it'll be unfair for somebody. But we always say Coupe would do better if, no matter what we do with Coupe, he always sucks. He always loses. Even in the game with Mansa Musa, it was 4 Coupes versus 4 Mansa Musas, and 3 of the 4 Coupes were the bottom 4. I mean, he's got like a whole carry. It's like, hey, instead of winning, I'm going to just like scout out Eleanor and see what she's doing. Knock, knock. Who's there? Not the winner, because I'm losing. Coupe is pretty much an idiot. Yes. Coupe is pretty much an idiot. Yeah, I'll agree with that. Some great campuses here for Scotland. The one thing with Scotland that we can't track is his amenity situation, which makes a huge difference. Ruhr Valley down for Russia is pretty massive, especially when we're talking about science victories. The more able civs are to get the science spaceports and projects down, the better. We also guarantee everyone aluminum. And so everyone's going to have the ability to run the Lagrange project. And so you wonder how helpful that is going to be. Oh my, okay. If I have to canalysis this, I'm going to cry. If this is going to be our first AIPL Season 2 canalysis, I'm going to cry. I have 5 turns to wait. Please, is there another canal? Is there any other canal we can inaugurate Season 2 with other than that? Oh, he's also building it in 12. I don't think there's another one, though. God, this one is fine, though. This one is good. This one is like... Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm sad. Please be a canal. Hey! We got a Petra being built, which is exciting. It's still under construction, though. He decided the field cannon's more important. Is France stopped the bleeding? It does seem like France has stopped the bleeding here. 307 science is so much to overcome. Culture 283. He's winning in science and culture. I think it's GG. I think Latoro's gonna win. Peter close second. Latoro already building that spaceport, launching that Earth satellite. Oh geez. He is on a mission. Please no. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Canalysis. Ah. If you got those canal emotes, throw them in the chat. If you don't got those canal emotes, you can use your channel points or pray that someone gives you a sub. This is awful. I hate everything about this. I hate everything about this in a way that I don't hate many things. I would have rather had the farm triangle here. This is a 0. This is a 0 out of 10. This is terrible. The only redeeming factor is the potential industrial zone with the strategic. On a side note, this lake is shaped really hilariously. Anyways, moving on. God, that was bad. Spaceport's ready to go for Mapuche. Yeah, Elliot's vibing with that canal. You can't unsee the penis lake. I mean, it is suspiciously shaped. You can't unsee it, but like you couldn't never not see it either. It's not like it just is. It just exists, and we just have to work with it, you know? It just exists, Dalaran, and we just got to work with it. Oh! Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Canalysis. I like this one. Look, it connects the capital to the ocean. This one's great. 6. 6 out of 10. Connects the capital to the ocean in a way that makes a lot of sense. Is a great canal tile. Doesn't take anything away from anything else that's going on. I think this is at least a 6. I'm partying with this canal. I'm partying with this canal. It even has slight curvature to add to the realism. I'm sure that was the lake's intention. I'm sure that's exactly what the lake was going for. It's just actual realism. Like, hey, if we're going to portray this, we got to do it properly, you know? Do we have the moon landing of the Mars project going on? We have nukes being built. I mean, we do have the moon landing being done. We have nuclear weapons being built for our boy, Mapuche here. So hopefully he bucks up the courage to use them. Oh, I mean, as difficult as the Great Wall is to use sometimes, it's very pretty. It's a very pretty set of tiles. I do like Kublai Khan's mission to not take the city-states, you know? That's just not very nice. We're up to 461 science from Mapuche. 456 for Peter, though. It's making this 334 look like rubbish. Scotland's doing fine. That's a lot of science for Peter. Spaceports are going down. Campus research grants are going down. He's behind in the race, but will he catch up? He's behind in the race, but will he catch up? You'd have to assume that Mapuche is just a little bit far ahead. Quick score check-in. Peter is on top right now. Yo! Peter is on top with 1,286. Coupe is now way behind Kublai Khan. Coupe, why can't we just have a good Coupe game? Is it so bad to wish for a good Coupe game? That's all I want. I just want a singular good Coupe game. It does seem that we have nuclear weapons. We have 2 nuclear weapons in Mapuche territory, so we'll see if he uses those. One might hope he does. One would hope that he does use those nuclear weapons. Does winner win automatically, or does a win screen add points to score? If you win the game and you're at the top, then you just get your score. If you win your game from beneath top, you go 1 over the winner. I'll show you in the spreadsheet after this. Coupe lost his capital. Oh, no! Oh, dear. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, no. Coupe.
Shame. Shame.
We're trying, Coupe.
Shame.
It's unfortunate. It's an unfortunate look for Coupe. Kauea is also losing loyalty. This is not great. The good thing for Coupe, though, is Opongo is just in the middle of nowhere and can't be loyalty flipped by anyone. So, good work, Coupe. Yeah, see ya, Petra. That is unfortunate. I'm not a fan. Russia now has more science than Mapuche. Ellie's doing really well. Where's she in score? Yeah, 3rd place is great. Because Ellie can just win any game. right? Like, you just never know whether she's gonna just dominate a game or not. So if she can just get through the knockout rounds without being in the bottom 2, which seems really likely, I think if you come top 4 in one single game, you're probably not in the bottom 2. I think the bottom 2 is reserved exclusively for the collection of people that keep finishing last, but we'll see. Because the bottom 2 get immediately eliminated. The religions are going around, but are mostly still a little bit uneven. I mean, Mapuche could win the culture victory instead of the science victory. I don't think that really matters a whole lot, though. A win is a win is a win. He'll be winning from on top now. He does have more score than Russia now. Oh, cool. We have the spreadsheet expert, Basket Case, in the chat saying that even if you win, you still get +1 to the score because writing an exception is a huge waste of time, which is a great answer. So even if you win from the top, you still get 1 added to the score. I like that. I like that a lot. That adds a little bit of charm to the spreadsheet, you know? I'm into that. I mean, this lake is questionably shaped as well. This one is fair. This one is not adult only. The other lakes in this game are trying to get this stream taken down. One day I'll be able to delete the Rock Band sound. I still haven't figured it out. People keep telling me it's possible. I keep Googling tutorials and trying it and finding it to be routinely impossible. Poundmaker, Ellie, Latoro, Peter, and Robert the Bruce now in the space race with Latoro and Peter up at the moon landing. Holy schmoly. Holy guacamole, up at the moon landing already. What a time. What a time. Oh, we have a MoneyCon, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, MoneyCon is taking place in Cahokia this game. If you could produce your passes and your vaccine passport and all that fun stuff so we can make sure that this MoneyCon in Cahokia is safe. We got a vault full of gold to give you for attending. We also have some mounds nearby that for some reason give us just an inordinate amount of wealth that we will be sharing, and the whole stadium is made of aluminum. So, you know what? No, everyone's leaving. Cool, you don't like my announcer voice? That's fine. Everyone's leaving Amani. As soon as I started talking to AmaniCon, everyone's leaving. It's ridiculous. Insanity. Are these flood barriers going to be up in time? This flood barrier is going to be up in time. Lake. Why are all these lakes so questionably shaped? This one's... Rem has like a nice lake. Oh, dear God. Currently sporting your AmaniCon tank. I can't wait to see what new merch opportunities come out. If you haven't got your AIPL merch, AmaniCon is just... It's the pinnacle of the AIPL, you know? I mean, we're going to have a lot of people here at the moon landing without moving any farther into the tree here. Which is interesting. Peter could win. There's just too many rock bands from too many places going around. We do have some potential... Oh, he's halfway. Peter with the culture victory in Game 1 of the AIPL Season 2 would be nuts. I'd be happy with that. A MoneyCon emote? One day. I haven't found somebody to do the emotes yet. I mean, I haven't looked particularly hard either. But I haven't, like, looked for somebody to do the emotes properly yet, you know? You think... I wonder if Cleo's gonna regret not working this land a little more. There's a lot of non-floodplain tiles that could have farm triangles all over them, you know? We also have GDRs in here. That's not ideal. Being attacked by GDRs, hot take, is not an ideal situation to be in. Russia is just in Scotland. Holy smokes. Not really accomplishing a whole lot, but they are in to win. If we could launch a nuke, though, that would be fun. 678 science for Peter. Good lord. 787 culture for Peter. Peter did not have a single good game in AIPL Season 1, and he's been nerfed coming into Season 2. And it seems like he's willing to like actually win. We do have the Mars colony gone for Mapuche though. Is he gonna run the exoplanet expedition? Doesn't seem like he's running it currently. That's the coldest take I've ever heard. I'm here for all of the good takes. Hot, cold, lukewarm. I'm here to provide you with top-notch analysis of the events unfolding on your screen right now. Ah, ha, ha. Someone's neighborhood got bamboozled. Someone's neighborhood got infested with AT crews. Silly Cleo. You gotta have those neighborhood crime programs. We all know they do so much to limit crime in the area. This is an unfortunate industry. For those who like their coffee, it's been taken out by a flood. I propose that we move the coffee production offshore so that I can continue to drink coffee and not have to worry about it. These GDRs are just cruising around. Exoplanet going down, 14 turns till completion. Russia? Yeah? Still going for that culture victory. Kublai Khan's going for that Diplo victory. We all know it's not going to happen, though. The AI are allergic to the Statue of Liberty for one reason or another I don't really understand. Coupe settled another city. Okay, like, look. Like, he technically settled another city, but he's just hanging. We're just gonna... Okay, the floods are starting to have an effect. Coupe hasn't made it to flood barriers yet. He's still building cellars, which is admirable. I would suspect he's firmly at the... Coupe! You finished last in Season 1. This is... Well, you only have 3 games to make up for it in Season 2. Can you not finish last by a big margin? Russia's so good, they're taking over Poundmaker cities. I think Russia deserved to win this game on the whole of the performance. I still think Mapuche might, just based on where they are in the tech tree here. Yeah, Russia hasn't even launched the Mars colony yet. They're going for that culture win, though. They're still going for it. It looks like they might get it. He's only 1,000 behind Russia. No biggie. No big deal. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Canalysis. There's nothing else to say. Pooh and Mapu losing loyalty. You'd reckon that would flip to Eleanor, but it looks like it might flip to Scotland. Lyon still under. Still under Mapuche control. Bordeaux is back. Bordeaux is back in Eleanor control, though. The good Paititi city is back in action for Eleanor. Low uranium, but once you get 3 or 4 promos, you're usually really good to go with your GDRs. I cannot believe this is a real thing. I cannot believe this is a real thing somebody built, you know? I am saddened. Lots of rock bands going off. Is this going to be the culture victory? This might be the culture victory for Russia. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're hitting it. I think we are getting a culture victory for Russia. This will be our 2nd ever culture victory in the AIPL, and I think it's happening. No, we rotate between Pangea, continents and islands, and small continents. Sorry, Pangea, continents and islands, small continents. Ellie building nukes. Yeah, this would be the first culture win in Season 2, obviously, but also the 2nd ever AIPL culture win. It's looking good. It's looking really good. Wow. That would be huge. First ever by a culture civ for sure. Coupe. Yeah, it's happening. Ladies and gentlemen, it's happening. Russia's going to win a culture victory from the top or from second? From the top. Oh, wow, he's way ahead. Russia is way ahead, and there it is. Ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
Dust to which our civilization.
Hell yeah, brother.
So
That is the first game
as the light of,
of AIPL Season 1 in the bag.
We wonder if one.
And we have our second ever culture victory.
Obi-Wan
Wow.
has taught you well.
Pog.
GMX! Yo! Welcome in. I enjoyed your stream last night. I couldn't stick around for a lot of it. But I did enjoy the half an hour or so I was there. Russia wins. Let's end that prediction. Who lost a bunch of points? Who's losing all their points? Russia's at least in the group that has the majority. Wow, first game. Let's take a look at some of the graphs here. Buildings constructed, Peter wins. I like to see, so Peter won. Did he have the total governor titles? No. Didn't have the most governor titles. Total governors? Nah. Yeah, the second most units killed. That's fun. What about wonders constructed? Right in the middle. So he won without having the most wonders constructed. That's neat. Cities founded. Yeah, right at the top. Cool, cool. Interesting. Cool. Well, let's head to the Hall of Fame to enter the scores into the spreadsheet. The inaugural use of the AIPL Season 2 spreadsheet. Can we get some donkeys in the chat for Basket Case who put this spreadsheet together? It is going to be used for the first time shortly, once I can figure out how to use it properly. Where is the Hall of Fame? Additional content? There it is. History. Peter Culture Victory, May 29th. That is the one. Game details. This is a big moment, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, Russia won with the top score, so we're not going to get to see the adjusted score in action, but still. No, are we crashing right now? I'm not even in a game for Axis. I'm not even using any mods. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We are good. Wow. Okay. All right. Cool stuff. We are good. All right, so I'm going to type it in off the screen because I need to be able to see everything. So Poundmaker with 895. Cleopatra with 954. 1,096 for Ellie. 519 for Coupe. 1531 for Latoro. 1730 for Peter. Huge. Huge for Peter. Robert the Bruce, 809. And Kublai Khan China, 883. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time. the spreadsheet has been used. And you have your ranks, you have your scores. Now, I believe if we make Russia the winner, then it adds a score to it. Yeah, the adjusted score is 1,731. So it does add a score if the person on top is the winner. Victory type will be a culture victory. The rest of this will be filled in by next week, and then we'll be good to go to do some data analysis. Win turn, I don't remember. Does it say? Does it say how many turns the game lasted? That'll have to be edited offline. But there we go. We have our spreadsheet. That's so cool. I'm so happy. It gives us the ranks. So we have Russia finishing first, Mapuche finishing second, Coupe finishing 8th, which is really unfortunate for Coupe. But there we go. Super cool how it automatically starts kind of adding things into the seating over here. Wow, cool. All right. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. There we are. On to game number 2. You believe it said turn 209? Did it say turn 209? Won't show up. 204. It was turn 204. It was turn 204. Let's add that to the spreadsheet. Win turn 204. Wow. Huge deal. Huge deal, ladies and gentlemen. Put the map type up here as Pangea. And we are good to go for game number 2. If you guys need to go to the bathroom, take a break, anything like that, the game probably won't start for about 5 minutes while we set it up. So if you need to do that, feel free to go and do that right now. That was wild. That was wild. All right, let's go and load config. AIPL fun time. Oh boy, who is in game number 2 this evening? Who is in game number 2? We're the spectator. Starting off in game number 2 is Saladin playing his first match of the AIPL season 2. Saladin is in. We have English Eleanor. Back-to-back Eleanors, baby. English Eleanor's in. Hojo and Lady Six Guy. I mean, that's just a huge matchup right there. Jadviga's here. Yo. Where's Pavel? Where's Pavel, baby? Because Jadviga is in the house. Philip Gilgamesh. Oh boy. Oh, Spain is here too. Spain is here too. Oh geez. Hopefully it rolls continents and islands for Spain's sake. Philip with a P. There we are. Gilga Bro. Everyone's rooting for Gilga Bro, I'm sure. And then Christina of Sweden. Wow. Wow, okay. I see how this is gonna go. There we are. The colors all work out. Let's roll a map. We have rolled small continents, ladies and gentlemen. Small continents it will be. Not terrible for Spain. Not terrible for Spain. Maybe not what you were hoping for, but not terrible. Small continents is in, ladies and gentlemen. Classic deity, quick speed, everything is good. Spawn guaranteed, wonders are custom. Everything is good, everything is good. Let's rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get that prediction going. Oh, Corbacero, good call out. Yo. It didn't really affect the last game, to be honest. I didn't really notice it. I'll turn it on for the next one. It is marginally better at the beginning of the game, but over the lifespan of the game, I didn't really notice it. It is definitely better at the beginning. I'll do that next time.
You have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization.
All right.
Towards the stars.
Done and done, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I spelled Sweden wrong. I spelled Sweden wrong. I would like all Swedish people to know I spelled your country wrong.
Has taught you well.
I know your
1
country.
month short of a baby anniversary and day number 1 of season 2. Hype.
Yeah, hype. Yo. I know Sweden is spelled wrong. You don't need to tell me in the chat that Sweden is spelled wrong. I realize my mistake, but I'm not going back. I'm not going back to do it. RJ with the tier 1 sub for 8 months. We're going to have a baby soon. We're going to have a baby shortly. And it's going to be amazing. Dr. Graybill is here. Wow. Graybill, famous left back of VBFC in France. Yeah, you just can't. It's hard to not keep adding E's to Sweden, you know? I have had some drinks today. The Champions League final was incredible. The Champions League final was so good. It was way better than the Bayern PSG one. Way better. We're not seeing those big numbers yet in season 2. Not surprising. People got to work their way in. Why is my hair at the back just not able to stay down, you know? Sometimes you just want your hair to do something and it just doesn't want to do it. Back hair is excited. It is indeed. It is indeed. Oh boy, this one's way tighter. This one's way tighter. Almost 100,000 points in the pool. 5K in on Jadwiga and Hojo. All right, all right. That was not the reason. Ah, it's all good, Jamie. You'll get there. You'll get there one day. You gotta work your way up. Just watching the AIPL will get you enough points to gamble. Go, beautiful Polish king. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Day number 1, game number 2 of the AIPL is kicking off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, Barbs. Boom! We have done it, ladies and gentlemen. We don't even have CQUI on, so we're starting with the West Coast, Best Coast, with Stockholm, Sweden, on her own little continent. Whoa, no, just kidding. Jadwiga is also here. Pavel cries because Jadwiga is going to have a little bit of competition. Jadwiga does have lots of room to spread out, though, so I feel like Jadwiga is going to get a nice little empire going. Spain also on this weird kind of continent. It's a pretty big continent for small continents. Spain is also up here. Very cool for Spain. And then Japan is also... What is this? This is a big continent. What are we talking about? Oh, dear Lord. Maya's capital location, not the best. But oh, God. Oh, good God, Maya. Paititi and, like, room to move? Room to move, spread out? Just have fun without anyone else? That's huge. That's a big deal for Maya. Maya looking like the favorites heading into this one. English Eleanor also has most of a continent to herself. We do have Gilgamesh up just above her to the north, and he does have war cards, so we'll see. And then we have Saladin with legit a whole continent to himself. I'm going to put my money on Saladin or Maya for this one. Wow. Saladin or Maya for this one is huge. Absolutely huge. Aleppo also has a really good canal placement opportunity, so we'll see if he does that. You can connect Cairo through here with a canal through Aleppo to the other side of the continent, which would be sick. Where's Hojo? He's here. He's hanging out. He's fighting with Spain right now. The classic Japanese-Spain war that happened in 2920 BC. We all know that one. Civ is a perfectly historically accurate game. Go Saladin. Hell yeah. I am in on Jadwiga. I want Jadwiga to win this one personally, but we'll see. We'll see. Learning. We're always here to learn. We're never not learning with the AIPL. We're never not learning. So English Ellie does have the Royal Navy dockyards. We'll see if she can make use of those. Lots of warriors being built for Sweden here. She has lots of room to settle. The Fountain of Youth's not a huge deal, but that 4 science is nice. It's not nothing, you know. The war cards don't seem to be a huge deal yet. They are making their way down to Newcastle upon Tyne, though. We'll see if they can get any damage done here. Is it going to happen? Gilga Bro, are you going to do it? Be the change you wish to see in this world, Gilga Bro. Saladin with a double Singy settle and just unlimited amounts of cities is danger. It is danger. Early score. Saladin is up top with Maya. Exactly how you'd predict it. Philip, Hojo, Ellie, and Jadwiga are rounding out the bottom 4 currently. It's a little bit early to make too many conclusions, but you can tell Maya and Saladin have got the best and luckiest starts out of the whole bunch for sure. Oh, here we go. The war carts are in, baby. This army currently is more than she can handle. She does have Oya coming in, which is interesting here. I wonder how Gilgamesh is going to work this. He's doing the smart thing by kind of distracting around here while settling more cities. So we'll see if that turns into like, oh, I mean, Newcastle's being just bruised by war carts right now. Oh, geez. You'd have to think Newcastle is shortly going down here, which, you know what, I'm not mad about. Take Ellie, but don't take Coupe. Those are the rules of the AIPL. Take Ellie, but don't take Coupe under any conditions. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it's flipping back in 8 turns because Gilga Bro too proud to raise it, but it is there. Wow. Huge deal. Huge moment in this game. Jadwiga and Sweden, I think, have too many mountains around to fight too much, so we'll see what they do. Spain and Japan are fighting. It does look like Spain raised a city. Yo. I didn't see it, so we'll give them a yo, but it does look like a road started moving in this direction at some point. Nagano is now down for Japan. I think that sets Japan too far back. I don't know where they're going to settle here to make that up. Yeah, Newcastle is going to flip back to Eleanor. That's really unfortunate for Gilgamesh because that was the big play. You've bought yourself, like, what is it, 12 turns of Eleanor not really being in it to win it, but otherwise you've just given the city back. Saladin seems pretty happy to keep with about 5 cities right now. Sana's the newest addition to that. If I were Saladin, I'd be getting more cities out in these in both west and east here at the bottom. Southwest and southeast to really take over this whole continent quickly. 6 turns till this flips back. The age is just flipped as well, so it's going to be 22 turns till the age flips. So that's not going to save Gilga Bro here. Have the AI ever built railroads? Yep, a few times. Every once in a while we notice them. We don't really... Once you get into the late game, it's pretty much just bouncing around to count out how people are doing in the science victory. So we don't really call it out, but they have built railroads. Oracle going down for Jadwiga is huge. Great wonder. Even the AI uses it well, so that's perfect. It's hard not to use well. The only problem with this Oracle is it's not in a city that has any districts. You need districts in the Oracle City to make it work functionally and properly, you know? You feel me? What a campus here. What a campus on the double reef. I mean, surely that's going to flood by like turn 80 here, but whatever. For now, it's cool. Let's do a quick score check-in before turn 50 here. Saladin at 206. Jadviga in second place.
Yo.
Maya struggling a little bit. Hell yeah. Philip in last place, unfortunately. Which is surprising. You'd think Japan would be in last place, but alas. Doing a quick yield check-in here. We got a couple of 40s with science and 82 for Gilgamesh. That's not surprising. He has early science and culture kind of baked into his kit. 73 and 41 for Saladin's pretty good as well. This is going to be a closer matchup, I think. This is going to be a closer matchup, I think. I would be so happy if Jadviga won. No, Newcastle upon Tyne is still in Gilgamesh control. Somehow, some way, it is still in Gilgamesh control. Now, he's moved the unit out. Now it's rebelling in 5 turns. He's not exactly playing this properly. I would be shocked if Saladin doesn't end in the top 2 with this start. If Saladin doesn't end in the top 2, he's completely bottled this whole start. He's also locked out his canal opportunity to get from 1 to connect this whole continent together. Which is fine. You know, we don't need that canal. It just would have been a rare good canal. I think Japan and Spain are fighting themselves out of contention here. I think Japan and Spain are fighting themselves out of contention. They're just going to beat each other up till neither of them can win, you know? Who's coming in for Christina? Beowulf coming in for Christina. Interesting. All right. Oh, I thought this was a boat. I was like, how did this boat get in here from Lublin? But it's like, hey, look, it's me being dumb again. It's a catapult. It's not a boat. It's a catapult. I'm okay. I'm fine. I know what I'm doing. Lublin losing loyalty, though. Not ideal if you are a Jadviga fan. Sweden taking your cities is not great. Will you keep it for 4 turns? Yeah, you're going to keep it for more than 4 turns and hope the era shift keeps you in contention with Lublin there. That was embarrassing. I am embarrassed. All right. Moving on. Newcastle still in Gilgabro territory. Crazy stuff here. 3 turns till the era flips. So we'll see if that makes it easier or harder to keep for Gilgamesh. Saladin doing all the right things. Got a free relic, but also continuing to settle this massive continent here. I would be shocked if he's not taking the score lead soon. He's close to Gilgamesh. He's up there. Jadviga now down in 5th place. What a drop for Jadviga, but it's Saladin on the come up that's making the difference there. It doesn't seem like that has helped Jadviga at all. Jadviga in a standard, Sweden in a standard too, so it has helped. Lublin is now good to go. How has it helped Gilgabro here? No, it's over. 6 turns until Newcastle is flipping back. She's in a standard. He's in a standard age. I wonder what the situation was beforehand. Interesting. Weird stuff. Whoa! Bostius! Ladies and gentlemen, Bostius is bringing his party over here with a big raid. If we could welcome them in kindly and nicely and be friendly with all of them, that would be awesome. Thank you.
Obi-Wan has taught you well.
Ladies and
A whole
gentlemen.
year BABYYYY.
A year! Oh my god!
Yo.
Bose, it's been a year, 12 months. For those of you coming in hot, other than Bose's 1 year, we are currently playing the first day of season 2 of the AIPL. For those of you who don't know what the AIPL is, it is an AI league. Jesus, oh my god.
At BESTHEUS TBH same.
Oh my god, Groovy's for a year as well.
Yo.
We'll get to that in a minute. For those of you who don't know what the AIPL is, this is a perfect pause in the game here. The AIPL is an AI players league that I run on my Twitch stream, which you're at right now every Saturday. We are currently in season 2. In season 1, Mansa Musa was the winner. We're currently playing through season 2 to figure out who's going to win. We have a fancy-pantsy spreadsheet here that we have in our Discord server. that tells us who's playing, when they're playing, what their scores are. It does all the math for us. So, you know, if you just watch the AIPL, you'll catch on to what's happening. It happens every Saturday. Mainly the mission is to figure out who is the best Civ, AI-wise, in Civilization 6. Thank you so much, Bose, for the raid and the 1 year. Groovy, thank you so much for the 1 year as well. Much love. Swami, thanks for the follow. Haddo King, thanks for the follow. Paolo, thanks for the follow. You guys are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Taking a quick look at the score here. Saladin currently in front. Gilgabro, Lady 6 Guy, and Christina rounding out the top 4. Jadviga, who I desperately want to win, is in 5th place right now, which is a little bit unfortunate. Ellie is going to be able to loyalty flip this city back for sure. Gilgamesh keeps the governor in it, but has pretty much given up on being able to keep it. Saladin with the best start in this game, having this whole continent to himself. It would be shocking if he doesn't find a way to win. But hey, you know what? The AI are not often the best, so we'll see. We'll see. Japan is going to fight this war with missionaries and catapults. The catapults are, to be fair, doing their job. The missionaries, not as much doing their job. If he had a single melee unit, Atsu has a spearman. This is, I mean, he's going to have a silver monopoly, but Atsu is not in a great place. Not in the ideal place to be. Sweden has a very interesting map state. She is still trying to really flip Lublin, which I don't think is going to happen overall. A little bit surprising, a holy site hasn't been built. Sorry, right here next to the Fountain of Youth and the mountains. That seems like a natural place for that to go. This game has been a little nicer to the city-states, though. The city-states haven't suffered for the AI kind of war aggression. You gotta love this volcano here just murdering Eridu. It's a very Pompeii-like situation. The difference, though, is all these yields are fantastic. I don't know if anyone's tried mining coal in Pompeii recently. I don't actually know if you can mine coal in Pompeii, but I don't know where I'm going with that. Anyways. Are there any special rules for the AI games? Not really. We rotate between 3 different map types. Pangaea, small continents, and continents and islands. And everyone just has fun. We have Heroes and Legends and Monopolies and Corporations on. But yeah, mostly we just play and have fun and hang out. And the idea is that it's like a serious tournament that no one takes seriously. That's the idea.
Louis,
is that it's a serious tournament that no one takes seriously. Mansa Musa won Season 1. It was fantastic. Then we had this big April patch. And now a lot of the civs have changed. So we're running it back to see how it's going to go in Season 2. Basket Case designed us a really lovely spreadsheet to keep track of it all. So it's all great. This is not a great caravel from our dude, Philip, here. Gangsta Paradise, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. We do have the Machu Picchu going down in Sweden, but don't have the mountain. Like, building the Machu Picchu is great. It is an S-tier wonder for sure. One of my 3 S-tier wonders. The problem is that when you don't have a lot of other mountains, it's not ideal. Also, this Huey, just build it here. Like, why not just get the 3? Why just 2? Why not the 3 extra? Anyways, we're moving on. Bad Hueys in the AI, pretty routine. Calic Mole did get the pyramids down. She's losing. Okay, Maya, you have a whole continent, dog. You have a whole continent to live your dream here. Turn 86, 161 science for Saladin is huge. 122 for Gilgamesh, 121 for Christina, not too bad either. In terms of culture, most people are at the same spot except for Lady 6 Guy. We did see a culture victory last match, so who knows what'll happen. No one winning any victory conditions. In terms of score, Lady 6 Guy and Saladin, they had the 2 best starts. Jadviga back in 3rd, though. Yo! That's something we're happy about. Philip, Hojo, Ellie, and Christina rounding out the bottom 4 currently in this matchup. Crazy stuff. Yeah, Bonsai, that caravel does need a canal. We'll see if they build it. That would be the ideal situation if they do indeed build the canal. I mean, this would be a good canal. connecting Madrid to the ocean, no matter which direction you build the canal, would be fine. This one would be good, and this one would be good. I'm waiting for our canal assist button. I got the canal assist button ready. A Temananki down. Do you have any marsh? A Temananki down with no floodplains in the city you built it and no marsh in your empire? Why? 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 What have you done? What have you done, Sweden? Shame bells are coming out. The shame bells are coming out. This cannot stand.
Shame.
This cannot be allowed to stand. Is there a single marsh tile in her empire? There's not even a single floodplain tile in her empire, let alone, like, it only matters for floodplains if it's in this. That is a terrible decision. For the 2 science. For the 2 science, it must be. It must be because of the 2 science. All right. Fair play. You stumped me. Too bad Wonder Wilds. Like, what the difference though is wonders are genuinely good for score. It's keeping her alive having this high of a score, and those wonders are part of it. Like, no matter how bad the wonder is, the score for it is still the same. I'm surprised Spain and Japan haven't made any. Spain did raise a city here at one point and settle Zaragoza. But since then, not a whole lot has happened. Nagano's got a hurricane to deal with. This quadrime is his pants right now. Oh, God. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Oh, God. That seems pretty far inland for a hurricane to go. That is unfortunate. What is Maya doing? Hanging out. Having a good time. Sending aid to people. She's sending aid. She's building settlers. What is she's hanging? She's got the entirety of the Paititi in her empire. She's second place. She's doing fine. She's got 1 out of 58 tourists. She's cruising to the culture win. She's doing great. Oh, Japan does vibe with hurricanes. Yeah. Russia also vibes with blizzards. Are you taking Chinguetti or are you just posturing? If I were the governor of Chinguetti right now, I'd be like, hey.
Can you remove your boats from my empire, please? I'm just the governor of a humble, faith-based empire, and your boats are scaring the out of me. So if you could just thank you, I appreciate that.
That's what I'd be like if I were Chinguetti. It worked though. It worked. He heard the voice of scary god person and just got those boats out of there. The boats are gone. It works every time. It works every time. You can't not use whenever you want the boats to leave. You just gotta. What is this? Can we get these caravels out of here? We do have some conquistadors coming in. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition, but it is the trebuchets. The first ever AIPL match where trebuchets have made a difference, and Valencia has been taken. Madrid is under attack. The Colosseum is under attack. These 2 stupid caravels are under attack. This conquistador is regretting all his life decisions. The people in this campus have fled in the ocean up towards Bologna for safe haven because Madrid is under attack. It's like the site of Ocean's 11 or something. I don't know. Hojo! I'm not. Sorry, I am a fan of Oracle and Oxford University in the same city. I don't know what I was trying to say, but Oxford University and Oracle in the same city. Huge move. Power move from Jadwiga. Currently sitting in 3rd place. Exactly where we want her to be. Just exactly where we want her to be. Saladin Lady 6 guy in the top 2. She is a little bit far behind and only 2 points ahead of Gilgamesh. Philip and Hojo, though, just stuck in the bottom 2, unfortunately. You hate to see it. You definitely hate to see it. If the Colosseum falls, Spain falls. We should do the quotes. We should do some of the city quotes in like our weird voice.
I am fond of pigs. Money.
Honey. Now Valencia is loyalty flipping back. Not ideal if you're Hojo. What are some other quotes? I can't search them right now. That's just a fun voice to play with. I love this Go XLR because I can hear it all in my headphones properly, and it's like properly mixed, so I can understand what you guys are listening to. I'm a
big laser believer.
Amani Khan going down in Mitla, ladies and gentlemen. Get your Amani Khan merch at ! Merch. Amani Khan happening in Mitla, hanging out. There's lots of farms. They got lots of food, lots of bread, some campuses.
Sure, lads. Only 8 more giant slabs to go.
I'm having fun. If we're taking a look at the score really quick, 267 for Saladin is huge. No one else is even close other than kind of Gilgamesh, question mark here. If we're going for culture, I mean, do we get back-to-back culture victories in the AIPL would be wild. We get exclusively science victories and the occasional culture victory. That would be huge. That would make AIPL history back-to-back culture victories.
If dogs can't go to heaven, then when I die, I want to go where they went. I am fond of pigs. Dogs look up to us. Cats look down on us. Pigs treat us as equal.
Look at Christina's military strength. I am a man of the people, I shall. 988, sorry. She lost like 4. Is she doing anything with that strength, though? I mean, most of that strength is tied up in, like, warriors. She's just sitting, like, having strength, good. Not using that strength, bad. It siphons, it's like doing a siphon funds mission on yourself. You have all these warriors, they're all costing you money, and you're not using them for anything. You might as well be siphoning your own funds. I will say Patala Palace and Machu Picchu and Taj Mahal look great and very sexy back to back. And this is a really good theater square. I will say that. I feel like Eleanor is just not working her land for one reason or another. She just has decided like, hey, I got all of this land. Do I need farms? Absolutely not. Oh, are warriors free? Okay, warriors are free. Warriors are free, never mind. The point still stands, though. She's not doing anything with her military regardless. The point still stands. Whatever military units are costing her money. Whoa, first one of the game. Do-do-do, do-do-do, Canalysis. Oh, no, it's not done yet. It's not done yet. I lied. Ladies and gentlemen, it is not finished yet. What on... Why do we want to look at this? What is this hurricane? What is it down? It's ruining a goodie hut, I guess. It's not done yet. We'll do Canalysis when it's finished. Oh, blizzard. Uh-oh. Oh, the horseman's stuck in a blizzard. Horses and blizzards, famously not ideal. A penguin army would have been better. Hurricanalysis? Is it still there? It's not still there. There's too many things to analyze in the game of Civ, you know? We do have a lot of apostles fighting in Gilgamesh's territory. The religion victory is perfectly split, though. No one coming in hot for that. Maya's starting on the culture victory, though. Hasn't hit rock bands yet, but definitely very close to really popping off in a culture victory, which would be exciting. Back-to-back culture victories would be massive. There are the railroads. For whoever was asking earlier whether the AI does build railroads, they do. We have seen them in the past. Here they are, Cairo and Aleppo. Bonded by a railroad, connected like a friendship bracelet of sorts. Looking at the yields, 241 for Gilgabro, 271 for Saladin, so Gilgamesh is catching up. No one else is really close. 85 and 87 feel particularly low. Looking at the culture, 198 for Maya. It's starting to get there. It's starting to get there, ladies and gentlemen. Maya might be in for the culture victory. Her second of the AIPL ever. And the third ever, which would be huge. We all know he just wanted the era score, probably. That sounds right. He probably just wanted the era score. I don't hate this Panama Canal. We can't do the Canalysis till it's done yet, though. Medina is such a good settle from Saladin, too. Take up this part of the island so she can't settle it, and then you have this part for free later. Very, very smart. Very wise. The Swedish army took Lublin from Poland. Yo. Cries in Jadwiga, but Sweden popping off, taking Lublin. What did that do to the score? Oh, it put Christina. That Lublin is probably about 20 score, like about the difference between Christina and Jadwiga. Christina putting herself in the top 4, putting Jadwiga in the bottom 4. Oh dear, oh me, oh my. Saladin, Lady Six Guy is still on top, with Gilgamesh catching up. There's a lot of wonders in here. I do like the terracotta Intiminacci. I wish there was a theater square somewhere in there, though. Yeah, not fresh water. Look, it's a small. Wait, is Fountain of Youth not fresh water? Nope. That's appeal, sorry. Oh, it's not gonna tell me. Yeah, Fountain of Youth is fresh water. No, the Arabian city. Oh, yeah, okay. This is dumb. You're right. But you don't need this city to be good. You just need it to take up space. Maybe the copper was too close for loyalty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, that's what it was. The copper had negative loyalty, and this tile didn't. That's exactly 9 tiles away. So this is the first tile that doesn't have negative loyalty pressure. So I can at least understand that. Oh, no. Bombard's taking a shot at London. You can't keep London. Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh, you can't keep London, mate. It's not going to happen for you. Take Newcastle. What are you doing? Oh, now you're attacking? I don't know what's happening. The game is slowing right down. It's like, no, you don't get to watch at high speeds anymore. We have the ores gas going down. When was the last time? Put a 1 in the chat if you have built an ores gas in your games recently. Put a 0 in the chat if you have not built an ores gas in your games recently. We're doing a test. It's an official test. Oh, wow. That's a lot of ores gases. That's a lot of ores gases. All right. Do-do-do. Canalysis. I tried to time the zoom in, but the game is lagging a little bit. Building the Panama Canal. Get your canal emotes out. If you don't have canal emotes, ask a friend to gift you a sub, or just use your channel points to get a canal emote. I like most of what this canal is providing. Connecting to a body of water is helpful, like a useful body of water. I would like to see an industrial zone somewhere in here, but overall, this is a 5 out of 10 for me. 5 out of 10. It's a good wonder. Also a city that's probably getting a lot of trade routes. Overall, good. Yeah, it's not great. It's not the worst, though. We're just rating canals as opposed to the other canals, not whether it's generally worth building. Philip really sucking this game. Wowza. Hojo, Ellie, and Jadwiga rounding out the bottom 4 with Christina, Gilgabro, Saladin, and Lady Six Guy in the top 4 spaces. No one popping off in the science tree yet. No one really popping off in the culture tree either. I thought Maya might have a heads up for that. 363 science. No one else really doing a whole lot. 280 cultures, head and shoulders above everyone else, though. Heads and shoulders. It's probably just head and shoulders above everyone else. Does help offset the penalty for captured cities. That's true. Amani Khan has moved to Bologna. Give me that pass. We got coal and food and some crabs and fish. That's all food. We got lots of food and we got a lighthouse.
Louis,
That's cool.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Can we get some donkey?
Sorry, that's my bad. I had the wrong voice on. Can we get some donkeys out for Chastic? And can we also pretend like I know how to use this device? Chastic, welcome in. I am a fool and I don't know how to use technology, but I do appreciate that you're here. London! And the whole bridge is falling down. The whole thing. The whole thing is falling down, ladies and gentlemen. And he's keeping it? What? Oh my god, and it's full loyalty in 29 turns. Our man's keeping it. Our man's keeping it. At least Chazzik found it funny. At least our man Chazzik found it funny. That's good. Building walls right away. Dude, our man Gilgabro is hanging out. He's having a great time. I mean, that's a Great Bath steel. Not a huge river, but a Great Bath steel and a Angkor Wat steel. Crazy. And a theater square steel. Stealing theater squares from Eleanor is always nice. Speaking of using technology, we need to talk about recording multiple audio sources sometime. I'm guessing something went wrong in the Pokemon video. Is that what I'm hearing? I think I can record multiple audio sources pretty easily. I don't know how that translates to video editing. I don't know how. It's just getting annoying to edit around. Uh-oh. Is it too loud? Do you want to Discord me what the problem is? And if I can't record multiple audio sources, I can amend the problem in the next batch of recording for the Pokemon Let's Play, which is starting on YouTube. Tomorrow? Question mark? I think it's tomorrow. Anyways, back to this game. We are 330 science in the good for Gilgamesh, 412 for Saladin. Things are popping off. For the culture, 124, 273 is a big number. 245 though for Christina. It's gonna be, it's not big enough of a gap for Maya to just overrun Christina. It might come down to faith, to be honest. Medina is building an aqueduct, so for everyone who said no fresh water, at least Saladin does have the forethought to put down. We also need the score up here so we can see when people's scores are coming in. Thank you. Hopefully that was there at turn 150 for all our data analysts. I still can't believe this, Huey. I think Sweden, now that Lublin's captured, I think Sweden has a good base to work with to do okay in this game. Not going to win the game, I don't think, but has a good base to work with to do okay. Saladin going for the moon landing. Gilgamesh launching the Earth satellite. Wow. Wow, oh, wowie, wow. Crazy stuff. Absolutely wild. Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Do-do-do, canalysis. All right, anything that connects a city to a good body of water is a 4 for me. This connects Aden, a city that's not on the water, to a good body of water. Has a heart. This would have been such a good industrial zone. I'm going to give it a 4. I'm going to give it a 4. If you got your canal emotes, feel free to use those. I'm giving that a 4. Spaceport has been pillaged. I'm guessing spies are in Saladin's territory, causing a ruckus, which would make perfect sense. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not terrible, you know? It's not like that preserve we saw last game. Or not last game, last week. Ooh, we're fighting. Oh, there's 3 settlers here fighting for the city. Who's going to get it? I think Jadwiga? Settle that. Settle that, Jadwiga. Claim it for Poland.
Obi-Wan.
Oh my god.
has
Oh
taught
my
you
god.
well.
Ooh, 4 months.
Queen Shi! I have to respond to you on Discord with your link to add the stats to the spreadsheet. Otherwise, welcome back in for 4 months. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Queen Shi making sure Anvars continues to get paid so that I can do things like drink, watch the Champions League final, and then mumble through the AIPL and not suffer for it. All right, here we go. Do-do-do, Canalysis. 4. 4, baby. I'm just giving out 4s left and right. You get a 4, and you get a 4. You can call me Oprah. Because I'm giving out 4s, ladies and gentlemen. Connects Copan to a body of water that's good. What are these yields? These are nice yields for ocean tiles. It's a 4. I had the best day. I just want everyone to know I had the best day. This has been the best day I've had in a long time. Woke up without getting out of bed, like rolled over, watched the championship final, went for a run, got back, had loads of beer, watched the Champions League final, which was an amazing Champions League final, then hopped on to do the AIPL. What a day. What a day. Yeah, that's true. The canals can be, if you're enemies with the people coming to murder you, then it's not great. Gilgabro does have fighters. He doesn't have bombers, though. Can we get bombers going? I would like to see some nuclear weapons in AIPL. That Ravaru, I don't know. That might be the best question that gets asked all day. Do canals make cities eligible to trade with Portugal? I think no. If it is, then I'm really upset because that's not in the description. I don't think so. I think the answer is probably going to be yes, it does, but not in the description, which would really piss me off. Maya is starting to get that culture win going. 1106 score for sure, so she's definitely way ahead. More than halfway done the culture victory, and more than halfway done the Diplo victory too. Maya with multiple ways to win this game. Yeah, Jerpel, that's what it says. There's so many instances in the Civlopedia or in the Civ descriptions where what it says is not at all what it means or what it does, and it really makes me upset. So I would not be surprised if canals do make them eligible, and it's just not in the Civlopedia or in the Civ description. Based on the description, I don't think they should, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do. Still at 12, still just, I think she's losing off a little bit here. Who else is close to her in culture? 520 to 350. So Christina's close, but the actual gap percentage-wise is growing for Maya, in Maya's favor. Lorac, what a cool city. What a cool name, what a cool city settle. Gilgabro's having a great time. Chinguetti being just damaged by floods, trying to build the Golden Gate Bridge as an escape route. We need Carl. Carl used to hang out in the AIPL when it was on Mondays. I don't know if he'll be around when it's on Saturdays. My guess is that Carl has Saturdays off and does not want to spend his time watching Civ streams. I reckon if you worked with Civ all day, every day as your actual job, coming home from work and watching Civ on your days off might suck. Carl might be here though. He likes to lurk. Who knows? Saladin coming in hot for the Mars colony. Gilgamesh getting that moon landing down. Jadwiga entering the fray. Yeah, the AIPL's off the clock now. He'd have to watch it as a fan. I don't know. Maybe Carl's here. Maybe Carl works Saturdays. We're assuming a lot. I'm getting into conspiracy theory territory. We're assuming that Carl doesn't work Saturdays. No one here knows his schedule. Maybe Carl's busiest day is Saturdays. Repair. Oh, is that a nuke? Give me a nuke. Give me a nuke. Nope, no nuke. Oh, that's so sad. Someone with a nuclear submarine. Yeah, maybe Carl had Mondays off and that's why he watched the AIPL. We have no idea. Nobody has any nukes, so it's just nuclear submarines attacking. No one actually has any nukes. Spaceport's going down for Sweden, though, launching the Earth satellite, getting into the space race game. Lady Six Guy's in. Christina's getting in. Saladin's still farther ahead in the space race game, though. It does look like Lady Six Guy is losing a little bit of heat in the culture victory. She is gaining a little bit in the Diplo victory, though. Oh, maybe. Queen Shi, you're definitely right. Although it's way more fun to conspiracy theory about Carl's working schedule. And whether he enjoys AIPL as a fan or whether he watched it for work, it's way more fun to just conspiracy around that than actually know. Once you know, it's lame. But when you don't know and you're thinking about it, it's way more fun. 5 turns left to complete on a nuclear weapon for Gilgabro. I think giving everyone uranium gives people more nukes, but it ends the game earlier before they can use them because you're also giving people more aluminum, so they do the space races more quickly. We need to sacrifice a goat. I'm not comfortable doing that. I'm not really into goat sacrifices. Just like I'm just not into them in general, but also like even if I was into them, I have no idea how to do one. I don't know if there's like special rules you gotta follow. London coming in. Like, look, this city was taken by Gilgamesh, and against all odds is being 13 pushing down here, 9 pushing up here. It's actually a little bit surprising that Gilgamesh can hold on to this city. Quick score check-in. Lady Six Guy at 12:24. Gilgamesh at 10:52. Then everyone else is kind of below them, with Philip and Ellie really anchoring down the bottom of the table here. Not a good performance from either Philip or English Eleanor here. Although both are already better than Coupe. Yeah. Honestly, Coupe got around 570. So Philip is still behind where Coupe was. There's 18 more turns to pick it up. Because that Coupe game ended at turn 204. She's picking up that culture win. She's getting going. She's rolling now. Back-to-back culture wins would be my absolute favorite outcome. Are those her rock bands? Those are her rock bands going out and about. Gilgamesh, launch a nuke. Don't be a coward. We are here for nukes. We are here for parties. We expect Gilgamesh to oblige and provide us with what we're after. Yeah, Dr. Bane has the right idea. Dr. Bane knows what's up. Do-do-do, do-do-do, Canalysis. I mean, something was here, and now it's not here. 2? Christina has recruited all the great people. It does save you quite a few tiles, but overall is bad. I'm gonna go with a 2. 1? Huh. I go 1.5. 1.5. 1.5 because it does save a few tiles, and I do like the IZ adjacency next to oil. So what? So we'll go with 1.5. That's a fair rating, you know. I like how nothing has changed in here other than we have battleships now, which is cool. Why is there an air... Okay. Why is there an aircraft carrier in the city? Why on earth is there an aircraft carrier in the city? When you go to build something in this city, what prompts your brain to go, aircraft carrier? What? Why? Pamplona is such a bad city. This is just so sad. This is just so sad for Pamplona. This is not ideal at all. If you have free liberty, you're right. There's no room for it in the lake. I meant in general, why is it there? We do have the exoplanet expedition being launched by Saladin, so Maya is going to have to win this culture victory very soon. She's close, man. Is she gonna beat the exoplanet expedition, though? We have thermonukes going down. Is he running projects? He does not seem like he's running projects. He's more concerned about the nukes. Yeah, he didn't even settle it on the coal so he can place districts. We don't judge. He's trying hard, okay? Spain's trying hard. He's in like second last. He's in last place by like a decent margin. He's trying. He didn't even settle over here. Anyways, let's not dump on Spain any farther than we have to. Looking at the yields real quick. 420. Nice. 676 is huge. That's why he's so far ahead in science. Looking at the culture, though, 667. Christina has closed the gap at 612, but doesn't look like she's going for a culture victory at all. Score check in 13-13 for Lady Six Guy is massive. That is absolutely massive. Well, when you're not winning, you have to defend your lakes, you know? When you're not winning, you got to defend the lakes. What else are you going to do? He's building lots of thermonukes. Our man is building so many thermonukes. It's exciting. He's not going to have time to actually do anything with them. It looks like Maya has stopped with the culture victory. She's not currently rock banding anywhere. Maya, you rock banding, dog? She has 772 faith. I think she might be waiting for her faith. I think her rock bands are all dead. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, she's gonna have to be quick. How on earth has Ellie not built a single canal? She seems like she has the perfect empire for it. Still counting down at 1 light year per turn. So it's a race, really, between whether Maya can win a culture victory before Saladin can win a science victory. She's also building regular nukes. More rock bands going out. We'll see. He's got so many thermonukes, though. Your 700 points might be forever lost. That's how she goes, man. You bet on the... I lost 70 in real life dollars today on the Champions League final. I bet that Man City would win. What did I bet? Like 40 bucks or 50 bucks that Man City would win and there would be more than 2.5 goals. There was not more than 2.5 goals and Man City didn't win. So lost both conditions of that bet. And then I bet like $20 that Phil Foden would score. And Phil Foden didn't score. So I'm out. Wait, I bet against Chelsea? Of course I did. Chelsea was not the favorite. So the Man City bet didn't have a huge payout because they were heavily favored. They were, like, the collection of players at Man City is far better than the collection of players at Chelsea. It's just a matter of execution on the day. Yeah, I didn't want Man City to win. I'm happy Chelsea won. I'm a United fan. I don't want Man City to win. But when I'm trying to make money off of the Champions League final, I don't feel bad about my bets. They were good bets. Sometimes the high bets don't work out though, you know? I see that. I hear the rock bands. It's just not getting any closer. The gap that she has to overcome is getting higher. I don't think the culture victory is getting any closer for her. It might be a little. I don't know if she can beat this. Yeah, I would have won. So betting on Man City to win, not a huge payout. Betting on Man City to win with more than 2.5 goals was double. I was gonna make $80 on my $40. So my bets were safe, but also risky enough to make some money. I feel comfortable with my bets. Safe enough that they had a reasonable chance of winning, but risky enough that the odds were pretty good. My $15 would have turned into like 50 if Phil Foden had scored. I don't feel bad. Phil Foden scoring and Manchester City winning in a game with more than 2.5 goals total is like two reasonable bets that would have paid out pretty good. And I lost on both of them, so I don't feel bad. Those rock bands are popping off, but they might be Japanese rock bands. Oh, I don't think she's gonna get it. He's at 2 light years per turn now. I don't think she's gonna get it. She's gonna get so close, but I don't think she's gonna get it. Yeah, he's going 3-4 light years per turn. Yep, she's not gonna get it. Wow. Saladin is gonna win. Is he winning from the top? Saladin's gonna get like 300-ish points from this. I can't wait to show this off on the spreadsheet. Because this is wild stuff. Saladin's gonna get like 300 points for winning this game. Whoa! Oh, it's just a radioactive reaction. It's not a nuke. I was worried for a second. Yeah, she's stuck. Saladin's gonna win. He's going at 4 light years per turn. Ladies and gentlemen, it's done and dusted. Saladin is going to win this game. Philip is going to come in last. Eleanor squeezing in above Hojo to come in 6th place. Amani Khan still hanging out. No nukes, though, which is a little disappointing. Slightly disappointing, you know? Loads of thermonukes being built, not enough thermonukes being launched. Yeah, the culture victory is not coming in. Saladin's got it, baby. 5 light years per turn. GG's. Oh, boy. Probably 2 more turns. So this game went 6 turns later than the last game. Interesting. Similar number of turns. Yeah, 204. It'll be interesting to track all the stats. Now, obviously, someday I hope there's a way to get these save files to people so we can track like who built what wonders, how many wonders each civ built, things like that. That might be for a season 3 type of thing. But for now, we're going to have the data on what turn each game ended, what the yields were, all of that stuff. I mean, 860 science is a lot. I mean, 637 culture is also a lot. It says something that Maya is now 3rd in culture. That really sucks for her. If she had been able to keep up, I think she would have won, but Saladin's got it.
From the dust to which our civilized
Saladin's got it, ladies and gentlemen.
so too
Day 1, game 2 of the AIPL goes to Saladin
fades to
in the seeding rounds.
we wonder if one will rise to reach
In the seeding rounds, everyone plays 3 games. No one gets outrightly eliminated. But Saladin is going to win here. Let's just take a quick anecdotal look at some of these. Cities founded. Saladin won, but didn't have the most cities founded. Total governors, he was tied for top. Player gold. So it looks like at one point Gilgamesh had the highest amount of gold, but Saladin finished with the most. Great people earned. Saladin, like winning games without the most great people earned What about Wonders built? He's not even close either. So we're starting to find a correlation. 2 games in, but like the person who's won both games, like didn't have near the top of the most Wonders built. So it seems like for the AI, Wonders and Victory don't really vibe together a whole lot, which is interesting. All right, to the main menu. At Symphonex, we struggled to parse the save files. Yeah, the way I would think is like someone would need to take the save file and like go through it. The problem is if I give people the save file, they automatically become the spectator. And so they just like you can't pause it on the turn that it ends. Because if you click one more turn, it just keeps rolling. You can't really pause it. Salinger just won you 24,000 points. Yes. Good. Hall of Fame, let's get this into the spreadsheet. Spectator defeat, Salad and Science victory, May 29th. This is the one, baby. Yeah, we're tracking Science, Culture, Faith, Gold. Now, Gold and Faith are a little bit hard to track. We're just tracking final numbers or numbers at like 50 turn intervals. Science and Gold or Faith and Gold will be a little weird because people spend it throughout the game. So even if you track the numbers, there's no way to know what they're spending it on. But it'll be interesting to see if the people that win always end up with the lowest gold. It would at least lead us to the conclusion that maybe spending your gold is the difference between the civs. Yeah, Queen Chi. Basically, you just got to go through the VOD. There'll be a few people to do it. But basically, you just go through the VOD and you just type in the numbers that were at the top right-hand corner. All right, here we are. Let's get this into the spreadsheet. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We played this game on a small continent. It's important to have the map type in there. So we can track, like, how many turns does the game take on each type of map? Small continents, there we are. What I like about this is, like, the order you put them in is the same order as the spreadsheet. And it's the same order they come in the Hall of Fame. 1,171 for Saladin to start. Crazy stuff. 816 for Ellie. 729 for Hojo. God, I love this spreadsheet more than I love anything in this world. 875 for Jadviga. Oh. 599 for Philip. 1061 for Gilgabro. 1035 for Christina. All right. Now, does this actually tell us anything we wanted to know? Combat. Strongest unit. An apostle killed, like, apostles killed 51 units and 46 apostles were killed. Cool. I don't think this tells us anything we'd want to track. Like tracking everything would be ideal, but that's overwhelming and not plausible. Okay, this doesn't tell us any, like, Civ specific stuff. All right, cool. Cool. Okay, here's how the spreadsheet works. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the spreadsheet in action doing God's work because I'm terrible at math. All right, so right now, Saladin is in second place because he has 1,171 points. And Maya finished with 1,442. But once you make him the winner, he goes up to 1,443. He goes one above the next place, and it automatically adjusts everything. Can we get some donkeys in the chat? Or whatever you want to do? We're just going to get some hype right now. Because this is like... You don't get better than this. You don't get better than this, baby. A spreadsheet that makes it so I can't mess up at math. There's nothing better. Science victory in. For Saladin. 211 was the win turn. Let's rock and roll. We are going to game number 3. If you need to take a 5-minute break. If you need to take a 5-minute break, go to the bathroom. Go get your like chips and a beer or something. Otherwise, you're staying here and you're vibing with us while we set up game number 3. And I can't mess up the spreadsheet. That part's true as well. I can't possibly mess up the spreadsheet. That's important because I'm an idiot. And would absolutely mess up the entire thing. I could mess it up. Oh dear, please don't tell me that. Please don't tell me that. Pedro's in game number 3. Last game of the day, baby. 3 games per AIPL stream. Pedro is in. I'm just gonna vibe. I literally am like 9 beers in. I'm having a great time. I feel like I'm in Mexico just hanging out, reading a book. You guys want to know something fun? Frequently, whenever I travel to Mexico, I sit in like the lawn chair they have by the pool and I just read all day, and the dude just keeps bringing me beer. And I frequently, when I wake up, have to reread the last like 5 chapters where I ended because I'll forget. Because I get more drunk throughout the day, right? So at some point I just forget what I read, and I have to rewind my Kindle like 5 chapters. Just a fun fact about VB. Menelik is here for his first game. No, we're a spectator though, so 1 second. Spectator, I gotta put them in order to make this easier at the end. Pedro, Menelik, hitting up the M section like a boss. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what I just said, but we're having fun. Frederick is in. Yeah, Frederick, terrible at AIPL, but nominally a good civ. Guitarja, all right. We'll see what Guitarja can do. Kamir, oh, new Kamir. We're seeing new Kamir for the first time, ladies and gentlemen. Harold is in Norway. Cool. Where's Norway? Harold, it's H. H, Brad, you've got this. Hell yeah, I got it. Look at that. I'm not even reading chat right now. It's just going to be roasting me or something. All right, Cyrus and Botch. This is a huge match. All right, we're good. Thank you, Spotify. We appreciate you. We appreciate you, Spotify. You're doing great. All right, cool. Wow. How's everyone doing? How's everyone feeling? You've totally had to reread books you've drunkenly read to. You know what, Exceptional Thief? You know what you get for that? You know what you get for that, Exceptional Thief? Maybe it's because I'm drinking, but who cares? I don't care. I don't care. You're getting a sub, Exceptional Thief. Enjoy. Continue to read while drunk. I approve of reading and having a drinky poo every once in a while. Oh, I just got a receipt on my watch. $7.48 that cost me to vibe with you on the why do I have Brazil's logo here? A little sauced. Why is that not coming up? Stream Elements. Come on. No, Menelik's changing colors. Batriu is perfect. These are better Menelik colors anyway. All right, classic deity, ancient era, quick. That's all good. This will be continents and islands. Cool. Standard, everything. Spawn guaranteed resources. The wonders. We're good. We're going. Can I bring you into work to encourage your elementary school kids to read? I encourage every human being to read. I read prolifically. I love reading. I try and take at least an hour every day. It's not always possible to read. I think reading in general is just a good thing to do. But I think reading exposes you to, because I read mostly I read mostly fiction.
civilization.
so through reading, I get exposed to all kinds of different characters, different points of view, different situations, different whatever. And you can relate to the characters in those books handling those situations in a way that I think it makes you really well-rounded as a person to have experienced all those different types of situations, even if they're made up and fake. When you're reading, it feels real, right? When you're reading the books, it feels real. And I think that's something worth doing. So I think reading in general is very good. Oh, I was just going to do the prediction. We're all good. We're hanging out. I used to read a lot, then I got addicted to Civ. Fair problem to have. I don't judge people who don't read. It's not like it's not like, hey, do you want to be my friend? Yeah, do you read? No, I hate you. That's not how it is. I just encourage it. It is good to get off screens every day. That's true as well. I'm sure people felt the same about books when they first became a thing, though. I'm sure when books first became like a popular thing, like where most towns had a library and like books started being something you teach in school, that most people were like, put that book down, go play outside. When I was younger, me and my friends almost killed each other, hitting each other with sticks every day. So I'm sure there was a point in time where parents would be like, can you stop reading books? I watched the season 1 of Bridgerton. And I podcasted about season 1 of Bridgerton. And in that show, one of the moms gets mad at one of her kids for reading. It'll confuse your thoughts, she said. Put that book down, go play outside was your entire childhood? Yeah. Yeah, reading was seen as technology. I think that's it. I think reading would have been seen at some point in time as just general tech. Like, whoa, that's so new. When I was a child, we used to swim in like the sewage water in New York City. Most of us got sick and died, but at least we didn't read all day like you. I feel like that would have been the case, you know? Get off the Wii and go play outside. Yeah. There's always that thing. I don't think it matters what you do. I think what I think is the trick. I'm not a parent, so parents correct me. I think playing outside is the perfect excuse to get rid of your children for a few hours. Because playing outside is seen by society as a good thing. Like kids going, being active, making friends, playing outside, playing sports is a good thing. And then you can just do the dishes in peace and quiet without your children running around. I don't think it matters what you're doing. I don't think it matters if you're reading or playing video games or playing the piano or just generally like sitting at the kitchen table. It's like, get the out of my house and go outside because I would like to have some peace and quiet. Hey, I'm not saying there's not any bedroom activity as the reason. I'm just saying whatever the reason is, like go play outside so I can do X without you. Whatever that is, it could be the dishes, it could be something more scandalous. I don't know. Whatever it is, I'm just saying that's probably the reason. I don't think the tech matters. That's what I'm saying. I don't think the technology matters. I think it could be reading, the piano, video games, the Wii, your phone, anything. I don't think it's that parents care whether you're on the thing. I think it's like you need to be away from me for a certain amount of hours each day so I don't go insane. Go play outside so I can work in my meth lab. Yes. I mean, look, if you have a meth lab, you probably don't want your children finding out about it. So my point still stands. I'm not encouraging meth labs. But if you did have one and you didn't want your children to find out, you know where they're not going to find out about your meth lab? Outside. That's all I'm saying. They're like, outside is a good place for your kids to be. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, is the prediction done? Did we do this prediction? Breaking news. VB has endorsed meth labs. Not really. Although if I ever run for like prime minister, these clips will come up. I'm going to arrest this dude. Iceman. Feel free to come say hi. I promise I don't have a meth lab. I wouldn't even know where to start with a meth lab. I have trouble paying the hydro bill as it is. I don't need to add any extra bills to my life. All right, let's get into this game before I get arrested by the FBI, okay? We're going. I guess I wouldn't get arrested by the FBI. I'm living in Canada right now, and I'm Canadian. So I don't think the AI or the FBI want anything to do with me. Anyways, I still haven't turned on CQUI. I'm starting to question whether we ever needed that. All right, West Coast, Best Coast. We have Vietnam and Harold Hardrada close together. I think Vietnam, with all of this jungly, rainforesty stuff, is going to have a great time settling her cities, kind of hanging out before Harold can even get to her. It is good that Harold is on the coast, though, going to get those boats out nice and quick. We have the sexy, such a sexy color for Ethiopia here. Not a lot of hills, though, especially not a lot of hills on fresh water, so this unfortunately really sucks for Ethiopia. He didn't settle. Did he settle? Oh, God. I don't think he settled his capital or his second city on hills, so that's not ideal. We also have Germany on this continent, over on the east side of this continent. Not too close to Vietnam. Shouldn't immediately run into any problems. We'll get a chance to kind of get into the game. This is the worst possible Galapagos Islands in the history of the Galapagos Islands. Lots of kind of middle area for people to settle. Over on the east continent, though, Cyrus is up top in the north having a great time. Lots of mountains would be a great Machu Picchu empire. Brazil's cruising for a bruising, settling a bunch of cities here. Lots of rainforest. They're going to have a fantastic time as well. The new Khmer does not have a lot of rivers to work with. It does have this river here. Angkor Wat is not on a... Angkor Wat is a terrible city, but is not on a river, more importantly. Can still put the holy site on a river, though, if he really wants to. I think for Guitarza, though, this is about as good as you are going to get. The coastal cell gives you that extra faith per turn. You have lots of room to expand, lots of room to hang out without anyone just outright coming to murder you. So I think that's a good start there. Bad Trio and Harold going to start getting into it here. They're going to start fighting. We already see the warriors coming down, the slinger coming down. We'll see if that fight turns into anything. I wonder if Germany will do better or worse with no one to bug. Okay, Germany, look, Freddy, I get you. I appreciate the vibe you're going for. This does seem like a bit of a waste. I don't think you're gonna keep any of these cities. And slowing Ethiopia down is great, but trying to win the game is also good. This is a continents and islands. We're just rotating between Pangaea, small continents and islands. Gives a little bit of variety while still being relatively fair to all the civs. Oracle going down for Brazil. Yeah, Brazil, Rio de Janeiro has the Oracle. Huge pickup for them. Got to start getting some districts down, but that's huge. We do have a city on the river for Khmer. That's pretty big. Holy site going... Oh, I guess it's a natural wonder. Okay. I guess it's a natural wonder. That's fine. Never mind. I was like, the +2. This does give it the extra +2. All right, we're fine. We're fine. We're not going to dunk on Khmer too much yet. Cyrus coming to say, hey, you built the Oracle. I'd like that. I don't think it has enough units for that, though. Apadana going in for guitars. She's just hanging out. Jambi is hanging out. Palembang is hanging out. Ternate also hanging out. Not on fresh water, though. A little bit of a strange build. Not on fresh water, but also can't build an aqueduct, so that's a little bit weird to me. This war is not really popping off over here. Vietnam just didn't bring the units to the right place at the right time. Yay, Dido. Dido's not in this game. Was that a reference? Dido is not in this game. Cyrus is in the game. Oh, God. Don't watch the Dido clip. If you're here, do not watch the Dido clip. The Dido clip is available for viewing because I can't possibly take it off the internet. All right, Axum being taken over by Germany. This is, you know what? Why?
Use the fire! Raise it!
God. Sorry, I get emotional. I get emotional. Dido scared the absolute bejesus out of me is what happens in that clip. I was just playing Civ, and Dido just popped on my screen and I like froze for a second and I had like a panic attack. I like couldn't even react for a second and then I was just like, oh my god. Uh-oh, Manal going down. Okay, are you gonna raise it? Can someone raise it? Someone use the fire. I guess the walls going up is gonna prevent that. Yeah, walls going up and the swordsman in place is gonna prevent that. Never mind. Never mind. Turn 50 approaching here. I want to make sure the yields are on screen. In terms of score, though, Pedro Batru up top, Menelik Freddy at the bottom. Get the score up here. There we go. Cool. In terms of yields, 67-63 for Batru and Pedro. Culture, pretty close. Guitarja's up there. Pedro's up there, having a good time. As always, you know. It's a lot of archers from Germany. Oh, they took Adiza Baba!
Don't raise it! Don't raise it, man! Keep it! Keep Axum, you are I am so sorry. I'm so sorry for everything I said. This plan worked out perfectly. I'm just gonna see myself out now.
Hey, look, it's me being dumb again. Wow! Germany coming in clutch. He actually executed the plan. I had no faith. I had no faith. We got the twins coming in for Khmer. Is he building... Okay. I mean, this is the problem with building a holy site under Mount Vesuvius when you're on a river as Khmer, is that it will blow up your holy site. Germany popping off. Germany had a terrible AIPL Season 1. Brutal. He was awful. So him and Rome, Freddy and Trajan are the two I'm most excited to see really pop off. Because Freddy and Rome were the two really, like, powerful civs that just sucked last time. So I'm excited to see if they can pop off this time. I mean, this is massive stuff. He's got so many good cities down, so much land to work. He's going to get his religion, too. He's building holy sites to keep that religion up. He's got a bopping campus here. My money's on Germany, ladies. I know I can't bet, and I know my real-life money bets today have not been great. But like, what do you even say to this? He's popping off. What is popping off? Does anyone know what popping off is a reference to? Is it the same kind of popping off like when you pop off a champagne cork? Like what does popping off mean? I know it means like popping off. What is it a reference to? Where did it originate? I have so many questions about so many things. I mean, if you're Ethiopia, you're just in trouble because as soon as Germany stops attacking you, you got Norway coming in on your left, on your 9. That's not ideal. I mean, Adiza Baba losing loyalty. Can you put a governor in here? Move. Why? Move Moksha. Move Moksha. Move Moksha. Please move Moksha. Move. Move Moksha. Germany, this is your Lord and Savior. Can you please move Moksha to Adiza Baba? What an idiot. Oh, please let this... I want this to work out. I want this to work out so bad. No! Ah!
Shame.
What? Moksha's not doing a thing
Shame.
in here. Oh, my goodness.
Shame.
I cry every time. I cry every time. Why? Well, we're shaming him twice. You know, where's his capital? We're looking him in the face. Oh, we're looking him in the face,
Shame.
Civ. No.
Shame.
They're not Rio, come on.
Shame.
There, shame. Shame on you. Shame. Ding, ding, diddling, ding, 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 ding. Shame. Shame on you. Sorry, I'm getting emotional. God, I wanted that to work out so bad. Why? Why not just move Moksha there? All right, well, whatever. Bat Trio is still popping off. What's the score like after that incident? Yeah, Germany now in 6th place. What a fool. Bat Trio and the Khmer on top. The Khmer are going to just get so much population score. It's not going to matter. Bat Trio on top. Pedro and Guitarja rounding out the top 4. Harold not having a great time. Harold is not having a great time at all. Not really surprising. He does have quite a few cities he can pillage, though. He can come pillage this. He has one city he can pillage. I lied to you. Never mind. I think Harold really needs like an archipelago map, and he's just not gonna get it, which really sucks. Also, I think we're crashing, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have our first crash of the day. No worries, we have autosaves. The crashes are part of the AIPL experience. I'm trying to shift enter. And I can't shift enter. I wonder, let's wait just 30 seconds. Let's put on some music. We're crashing. All Night Lover, welcome. Why is Stream Elements not working? Can we, Stream Elements, are you allowed to work? I haven't turned you off. I have not turned Stream Elements off. The overlay is meant to be working. I gotta see if this actually moves the turnover or if we're crashing. My overlays. Civ. The universal alert box is on. Yeah, we're hard crashing. All right, I have to manually. All right, we're crashing real hard. Things are getting real bad out here. My question is, though, how does the AI know they're in the game? Do they have to meet them first, or does the AI just know who's in the game? I don't wish to exit. You're making me exit. Right? Like, Portugal's in the game. I don't... Carl, Ed, Sid Meier, I don't wish to exit. Yeah, maybe they might. What I'm wondering, Elliot, is like, do they avoid them once they meet Harold, or do they just know that Harold's in the game and avoid them from the beginning? My voice is lagging. Oh dear. Yeah, the bitrate is going off. It's better. It's all good. Is my voice lagging for anyone else? Please no. I hope not. I mean, the bitrate didn't zero out or anything. It just went down for a little bit while the game crashed. But now it's fine? Okay, cool. I think it was just the game crashing lagged the whole system. Then the game crashing lagged the whole system. Can we play? $2K, the game is not still running. I promise you, 2K. The game is not still running. If the game was still running, we'd be watching a fun AIPL action-packed game right now. $2K, the game is not running. All right, now it's running. The game is now running. I did task manage end the launcher though, so I don't know how this is gonna go. I did just end the launcher in the task manager, so we'll see what happens when we load back into this. I would expect it to crash right away. I'm going to expect this to crash for sure. I just ended the launcher in the task manager.
From the first
we'll see what happens. We're risking it for the biscuit right now. Who knows?
Of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far.
Anything could happen.
Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars.
All right, come on, Gilga, bro. I think there's definitely a conspiracy that Gilgamesh plays in the tournament, but is also the spectator. I think there's a conflict of interest there. You good? I'm just gonna let a few turns roll by. The Lake Chuba here has a cool, sexy galley here. Aw, yeah. Okay, cool. We are good indeed. It does seem that way. Addis Ababa being taken by Germany again. Also being taken by Ethiopia, question mark. Looking at the score, Batriu, Kamir, Gatarja, Pedro in the top 4. Freddy, Cyrus, Harold, and Menelik rounding out the bottom 4 with Menelik in last place. With the yields, the Kamir's 111. 134 science for Vietnam is huge. In terms of culture, though, everyone seems fairly close to each other except for Menelik, which is kind of poopy. But he did lose his biggest city here. I really don't understand why we didn't move Moksha here. That made no sense. It made no sense then. It still makes no sense. I'm still crying about it, you know? Gilgabro taking notes. He's scouting the opposition. 5D chess. Just for him to lose in the first knockout round or whatever. Oh, what a good theater square with Machu Picchu, though. This is like ideal Machu Picchu use. Look at this. Look, are we seeing this? Is everyone on the same page here? Are we all seeing the same thing? This is wonderful. Wonderful stuff. Souza loyalty flipping. That's really not ideal. 6 population, too. I think it's just because Tarsus and Zranka don't have a high population. Just rather unfortunate. Oh, I'm seeing statistics being filled out in the spreadsheet. Queen Chi must be on the case. Or Basket Case is on the case. J-Mag just cheered a whole bit. Yo. J-Mag, thanks for the bit. That hasn't happened in a while. That's awesome. I love that. I love that so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wish religious victories were a little easier for the AI because they have so much fun with it. Like, the AI goes so hard into religion. I think that's just it, though, is everyone who gets a religion goes so hard into it, you can't overpower the other ones. Anvars is going to take that bit and relish in, like, what can you buy with a bit? I mean, I don't think there's anything. Anvars is getting that bit anyway. Anvars can decide what to do with it. Really good land usage here from Cyrus. Thank God for the screenshot function. Absolutely. That's all it is. Like, season 2, I don't want it to be too much work, right? Just like the basic statistics we can grab from like a screenshot. And then if people like that, this can keep evolving, right? It can keep evolving. I just don't want it to ever become like a job because I don't have money to pay people, you know? I have enough money to pay Anvars if people keep watching the stream. And that's it. That's all I got. This is a sick quad dream here. Super defensive. Defending the quarries from all who should attack it, you know? You can see an army marching up this hill to get the high ground. Obi-Wan would be excited. And then the quad dream will ruin their life. A bunch of dudes in a rowboat coming in. This war is going to be a complete standstill for sure. Toa in for Axum is huge. There's a point in the game. We do have Addis Ababa back in Ethiopian control. With Toa in Axum, though, you'd assume that the loyalty flip potential here is pretty high later. If Magdeburg can get that population up a little bit higher. Badung is down. Now, the problem for Gatarja here is that Badung has a really good campus here, and you're like, you're just losing it. Like, there's nothing you can do. I think even moving a governor here, 10 population in Hari Halalaya is too much for Badung to handle. Badung also sounds like a Pokemon that was never created. It's like they had Weedle, Caterpie, and Badung, and they just never went through with Badung. They're like, no, we're going to drop that one. We can't have too many bug Pokemon, you know? J-Mag is dead. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yo, you got a freaking bit badge. I think everyone should donate 1 bit for the bit badge. That's value. Look, twitch.tv/Van Bradley provides unprecedented value for a Twitch community. I got a 1 bit badge. I didn't even know I had that. Grease soundtrack low-key slaps, very underrated. I don't know anything about music or soundtracks, which makes me a terrible person to do a Hamilton podcast. I don't recognize any soundtracks. I don't know whose music is whose. I just like all the Civ music. Yeah! Me hoy, me boys, getting that bit badge. I think that's so cool. I think everyone should have a 1 bit badge. That's absolutely awesome. Like that little fire that I got, that's cool. That's cool to just have. Why? Okay, I don't know why the alerts aren't going off though, legit. This is bugging me. The alert box is on. I'm on the right. Maybe I just have bits at like a limit, like 50 or something. I don't know. Anyways, you're getting your badge, so that's cool. Turn 106. All right, where are we at here? Bad Trio coming in hot in the highest score with Kamir still in second, Brazil and Freddy rounding out the top 4. Cyrus, Guitarja, Harold, and Menelik having a less good time. How's Badung doing? Badung is not doing well. That was a bad idea. So close to getting that mine. Matter, okay. Look, Guitarja, I get you. I feel you. Maybe wait till the next era to settle some of these cities. Maybe just hear me out. Whoa! Uh-oh. We're crashing again. Badung flipping over to Kamir. Normally we get 3 crashes a stream, and this is crash number 2, so we're still good. We're still having a good time. Let's pump up the music. We're getting hyped. Oh, now we're descending. Now we're descending. Can you crash quicker? It's pretty. That's value, legit. 1 bit for the bit emote is value. That is value that I didn't know I was providing until right now. But now that I know I'm providing it. All right, while we're waiting for the game to load again. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you head over to... Come on. To the Discord server. Almost showed you my conversation with Anvars. Anyways. Make sure you head over to the Discord server. Crit has joined the Discord server today. If you are not in the Discord server has a general chat where I post things about horizontally cut bread. And we have Sharksta bleaching his eyeballs. We also have Crit who just joined, which is awesome. We have an AIPL spreadsheet link so you can view the spreadsheet. We have some data analysis in here. We got the normal AIPL chat. If you want to talk about Civ generally, we got loads of channels for you there. You got the YouTube discussion, the stream discussion. We got a Pokemon Yellow Let's Play starting tomorrow. Things are good. Join the Discord. Look at that. Mihoy, my boy, joining the Discord. J-Mag joining the Discord. You see, it's a place you gotta be, you know? It's where you gotta be. And where you tell us all about how you figured out 54 plus or divided by 2, yeah. It's 12. I don't know. I'm never going to figure that out. Me not knowing what that is better than me knowing. If someone has a gun to... What's crazy is if someone had a gun to my head and asked me what 54 divided by 2 was, I'm not confident that I would live. You know? After that experience, I'm not confident that I would make it through. You'd think that would be easy. The gun to your head, what's 54 by 2? You'd think I would have got that. Yeah, Caver, you're missing the context, I think. So in a video I did for YouTube, I was doing a bunch of math, and one of the maths was 54 divided by 2, and I spent like 30 seconds doing it, and I came up with the wrong answer. And so Anvars had to do like a whole VB goes to math school thing in the video, and it was very bad. It was not ideal. 1 cent for a JPEG is a lot better than most gacha games. It's fair. I think it's good value. I think it's good value. All right, we're back. Game volume maximized. Welcome back, Observer 1. Thank you. I think the number 27 might need to go in the auto ban list. Oh my goodness, we should ban the number 27 from the Football Manager streams. Did I say it was 20? Surely I said it was 22. There's no way I said it was 20. That's all bad, regardless of what I said. 20 would be particularly bad because that's just 40 divided by 2. 22 would at least be 44, and we're just adding more numbers at that point. Did I really say it was 20? I swear I said it was 22. Either way, I was way off. And it doesn't matter. I've embarrassed myself enough. Really weird aqueduct, already getting the bonus, but fine. Axum, now belonging to Ethiopia. What? Yo. Ethiopia fighting back against the German overlords. See ya, Freddy. Does that put you in the bottom 4? Yeah, it does. It puts Pedro above, Cyrus above. Freddy now in the bottom 4. Losing Axum and the Temple of Artemis, then that's huge. That's huge. Dortmund also flipping over to Ethiopia. What is happening? He's in a standard age. Ethiopia's in a heroic age, though. That'll do it. That will do it for sure. Harold's got lots of units. He's got his berserkers hanging out. The number is now blocked. Can I not type 27? Oh, is it because I'm a mod? Shenanigans will not be tolerated. This stream is no fun only. You're only allowed to watch the stream if you hate having fun. You're only allowed to watch the stream if you think that you're logging on to Twitch TV to watch super competitive, sweaty tryhards all the time. That's all Twitch is. No fun allowed on twitch.tv, especially twitch.tv/VanBradley. We earned this check mark through just straight power of skill and hardened, I don't know, whatever. Just not fun. We certainly didn't have any fun along the way. Streamer and mods and VIPs can talk past the filter. Cool. Imagine a time where the answer to something really critical is actually 27 and the whole chat's trying to tell me. What's fun got to do with it exactly? I don't want to sing because we all know my singing is so good. The DMCA lawyers will be after me in a minute. We're trapping Seb. I like that. Does it ban it and say that it's been banned, or does it just like not put it up, or does it say like someone typed a banned thing? Bad Trio is still leading in score, and that score is getting higher and higher and higher. That's kind of how the game works. Most scores get higher. Looking at yields, though, she is cruising for a bruising in science. 157 culture to boot as well. Not as high as 191 from the Khmer, but she's doing great. Bad Trio looks poised to win this game. It's a good campus. And building the Big Ben, that's an extra policy card slot. Oh, okay. BBIQ. A moderator has deleted your message. This is another good campus. The AI putting down good campuses everywhere today. I still can't believe this happened to Germany, though. Because with the TOA, you'll never get this back. With 9, like, you'll just never get Axum back. Freddy, you were doing so good. You were all the way in on Addis Ababa with all... Freddy is losing this game right now because he didn't move Moksha into Addis Ababa like a fool. Like a fool. How dare he? This is a really good Coliseum. Really good. 1, 2, 3, 4 additional cities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think in my video that I just released, I called that a great Coliseum. I think good was 3 additional. Great was 4 additional. I think it was the boundaries I set just recently. This is a cool Cyrus settle just behind Cahokia on the other side of Egypt. He is losing loyalty, so that's not ideal, but maybe he'll figure it out. It's a cool settle to get the 4-1 and the 4-2 tile. The strategy of no trying to trap people in the same number will lead to the chat being filled with people who can't do math. I need the chat to be filled with people who can't do math, or I'll get lonely really fast. If everyone in the chat knows how to do math and work spreadsheets, then I'm just alone on an island. I'll have no friends. Now we're just putting numbers and letters into the chat that I don't even understand. You could be swearing in a different language. I have no idea what that means. That seems like a mathematical equation from hell, man. All right. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Canalysis. Boom, baby. Canalysis is in a hot... I mean, it connects Stavanger. I was going to say this is a waste if it's just connecting Oslo. It does connect Stavanger to the open ocean, so I'm going to give it at least a 4. Get your canal emotes out. If you don't have canal emotes, you can use your channel points. You can ask a friend to gift you a sub. I don't know. However you got to get your canal emotes. I want to see those canal ratings in the chat right now. We do have... I'm going to give this a 4. It connects a city to an open body of water. This is... this is a very dip positive space. I am the proud leader of the dip, and I am happy about that. I am more than willing to take on the mantle. They need a leader, and I'm willing to stand up for all the people who can't do maths or use spreadsheets. J-Mag coming in hot for the brand new sub at tier 1, ladies and gentlemen. Can we get some donkeys out for J-Mag? A hero and a legend. Thank you, J-Mag. I'm glad you're having fun today. So much fun that you subbed for the first time. You gotta get those canal emotes. You need them. The canal emotes are important. They're an important part of the AIPL process. $8.93 for Batrio. Batrio and Kamir are just cruising. They're way ahead of everyone else. Frederick and Pedro are close. Cyrus is fairly close, but Harold Down is a little bit far behind at the moment here. Looking at the yields, I mean, Batrio is just so far ahead of everyone else in yields. It's ridiculous. Kamir close by-ish, though. I mean, still lagging behind in science by quite a bit and barely ahead in culture. Don't give me a sub. I don't want it. Seb, we love you here. You're our favorite authorized stream bully. New subs mean Anvars gets to eat for more months, which is awesome, you know? Spectator is doing awful yet again. Yeah, the Spectator really sucks at Civ 6. It's a constant problem. I think at least the Spectator's consistently bad, though, finishing last in every game. This city is miserable. Yazodarapura is just a miserable city of death and destruction. I am not a fan. We are doing the 24-hour stream over the Canada Day long weekend, I believe. We have hit the threshold for the 24-hour stream. I talked about it last week. We're going to do it on a long weekend. I have a project with some other people on Canada Day long weekend that I've already committed to. So we'll see if it fits in then. We're just going to do it on the next long weekend I have from work. The edited version, yeah. We hit the threshold anyway. I mean, now that we've hit the threshold, it doesn't matter which version you pick out. Wow, Battery is already going to the moon, baby. In 1630. Do you guys remember when JFK stood up in 1635 or whatever? And was like, hey, we're going to the moon. That was a good summary of JFK's speech, I think. I'm sure it was like an hour long, but I'm pretty sure you can summarize it in, hey, world, we're going to the moon in this decade. Come hell or high water. And then they did, and it was cool. What's Canada Day weekend? Oh, sorry. Canada Day weekend is the same weekend as 4th of July weekend. Canada Day is July 1st. It was the day we expelled the British from our lives forever. Except for we still have the monarchy and the Queen is on all of our money. And we still, yeah. So it's kind of like celebrating a thing that kind of happened. Anyways, we do it on July 1st. So it's the same weekend that we celebrate as America Day. The 4th of July. What do you guys call that? Independence Day, probably. Yeah, so it'll be like the first, second, third, fourth, somewhere in there. Probably the second, though. No, probably the third. I don't even know how we're going to fit it in. We'll figure it out. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure out a time for the 24-hour stream. We have hit the threshold. I think what we're going to do for the 24-hour stream is try and win a game of Civ in every victory condition in 24 hours on D&D. Except for score victory, but that'll be the challenge, I think. And also, Elliot Peters still a dum-dum. I think he also said America will land a jelly donut on the moon. It's ambitious. It's an ambitious, like, if you're going to put anything on the moon, though, surely deli donuts. Deli donuts. No, come on. Okay. Let's take a breath. I think what this requires is more beer before I finish this sentence. I think if you're going to put anything on the moon, jelly donuts are in your top 10. Holy! Nailed it. Nailed it. Just needed that extra little bit of courage. 2 turns until we're getting maximum analysis. Get your canal emotes ready, ladies and gentlemen. Deli Jonas. The lost Jonas brother. Yes. Gonna name my kid Deli Jonas. If anyone names their dog Deli Jonuts and shows me like the little tag, I'll give them a sub for 6 months. If anyone names their new pet Deli Jonuts. It's got to be like a dog or a cat though, not like a fish. All right. Do Canalysis. All right, World Congress, I hate you as well. Let's try that again. Do Canalysis. All right, so points for this canal. Does connect the city to a large body of water, so that is good. Does still have industrial zone adjacency. Does look pretty next to the Kilwa. Anvars, I'm excited. I'm excited for episode 1 to go out. I'm excited for people to watch it. I'm hoping the Pokemon Let's Play will be a good reprieve from Civ, which is a very complicated game. So every Sunday, people can just kick back, relax, and watch me mess around Pokemon. All right. How's there not a single canal emote in the chat? Y'all wanted the canal emote for so long. We're canalysis. All right, let's move Canalysis. On. You don't have to use the canal emotes if you don't want to. They were just like a very asked for feature. Fun fact, on turn 150, Germany ended with 696 gold. Special mention to Jay at 869 gold.
Nice.
There we go. The city is not connected to water. It is flooded with water. That is a problem. Bad Trio, though. Oh, I had a Golden Gate Bridge to top it off. Bad Trio, the unofficial love of my life, is just... Look at this. Oh, it's beautiful. A theater square connected to the Golden Gate over to a neighborhood. I mean, this neighborhood is terrifying and gonna flood, but hey, for now, it's fine. For now, things are good. They're going to the moon. Khmer also in it to win it. These guys are picking up on what they need to do to win. 614 science is stupid. That is stupid high. That is redonkulous. That is insanity. Ethiopia's saving it. Ethiopia's saving his faith for a party later. He's gonna get the Grandmaster's Chapel and buy a whole military or something. I don't know, something like that. I also like the touch in the spreadsheet of the different colors for the yields. That's cool. That's something even I know how to do, but it's still a cool touch. It's one of the few things I can manage. This tank army is, I mean, a tank army against trebuchets is a little sad. If you're a trebuchet, you're pooping your pants a little bit for sure. Well, Foibles is playing Civ. I keep getting these alerts. Foibles must be restarting his game over and over again. You can't see them, but I keep getting these Steam alerts. Foibles is now playing Civ, and it just keeps stacking on top of each other. It's like, thanks, Steam. I appreciate that. I love Foibles. I don't need a notification every time he restarts Civilization, you know? You know, you feel me? A bomb. Okay, this is sick. A bombard army and a bombard army back to back, just murdering a cuirassar. That's fun. That's fun. No canals around. We have flood barriers going in a little bit late. 30 turns to build will be too late for sure. 30 turns to build is gonna be far too late. Fighters for Katarja here is pretty sick. How's Kamir doing? Kamir launching the moon landing. Anything else going well? He's just so far behind in science. Like, by the time he gets to the end of the science tree in the project, she's already gonna be there. She's building nukes too. Vietnam has nuclear weapons and GDRs. Oh my good golly. Neighborhood going down though. I mean, the GDRs are not gonna have a problem. The neighborhood is going down though. Wow. She's on the Mars colony. Is she launching the exoplanet? Is she there yet? Is she launching it? She's building a stadio. She is not launching the exoplanet yet. Solville, welcome in. I appreciate that you're here. Welcome, welcome. Badung is now back in... Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. This was a Katarja city. It is not back in Katarja hands. In fact, Mataram... The fact that she's actually been able to keep Mataram is pretty impressive. Hallenbang kind of stuck where she is with loyalty. That's not ideal at all. Certainly not ideal at all. What on earth? How are you keeping this city? Not only are you keeping it, you're growing so fast. Nha Trang is just determined to love Vietnam. The citizens of Nha Trang are a very determined bunch. How do you even get your settler there? Do you go all the way around? That is so far for your settler to go. Wow. Ethiopia is still trying really hard here. Looking at the yields, we're down to 566 now, which is not as high as it was before. Dormand losing loyalty again, flipping to Ethiopia. Oh, jeez. Good golly. Oh, dear. 566, 458. Everyone else really far behind. Freddy's kind of close. In terms of culture, though, same kind of story. Pedro and Freddy also in the culture game. Kamir there as well, but I think Batriyu's got it. She's launching the exoplanet expedition. I don't think the culture victory is going to come in time. I think Vietnam's got this, ladies and gentlemen. I think Vietnam has got this. Whoa! You know what though? Oh, there's multiple rock bands of multiple civs hanging out. There's multiple rock bands of multiple civs. Fair enough. Let's go, Asian civs. Hell yeah! Everyone needs a reason to cheer for somebody. What on earth are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you here? The Maharlu Lake is not a good place for you to be, mate. That frigate would have been better literally anywhere else. If that becomes a battleship and it can like defend against air attacks, I suppose it's fine. Flood barriers going down with Katarja. Smart move. Something I would consider, you know. They probably got a great admiral. That's true. That's fair. Estadio is finished. Oh, Zach, if you don't think, or if you think I don't know what AIPL Season 3 is, I have planned this out for a while. Don't worry. I already know what Season 3 is, and it's not the same as Seasons 1 or 2. I got a plan. Do-do-do, Canalysis. The worst canal ever. Is this the worst canal we've ever seen? Is this the worst canal we've ever seen? Is this the worst canal we have ever seen? Because this is the worst canal I've ever. My eyes, much like Sharkster in the Discord after I showed him horizontal bread, my eyes need bleaching. This is not any normal canal. This canal is so excruciatingly terrible that I require someone to pour bleach into my eyeballs so I can forget it exists and never see again. I don't want to see after that. I don't even want to see after that. Who wants to see when they have to look at that?
Louis, I think this is the
Whoa!
beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Highland Patzer, welcome in. You're a hero and a legend. Are we getting nukes? Launch that nuke at a city. Don't be a coward. Don't be a coward. I don't know if we looked at this one yet, but do-do-do, Canalysis. I like it. It connects Magdeburg, which is a high production city, to the ocean. 4. Dortmund having a grand old time. The era must have gone well for Germany. Yeah, golden age to Ethiopia's dark age here. Taking Dortmund back, flipping Harar. Does that do anything? We're coming up on turn 200, which is the next kind of stats input. Really close on score here. I wonder if this game's going to end around the same time. Diplo seems out of reach. Science is there. Culture's a little late, but technically there. She's moving at 4 light years per turn. Ladies and gentlemen, she's moving at 4 light years per turn. Building, she's going to get it to 6. Vietnam has won. Ladies and gentlemen, Vietnam has won. Moving at 4 light years per turn. 5 light years per turn. Wow. I mean, if Batriu won the whole thing, I'd be so happy. Vietnam is such a fun civ. Such a fun AI civ. She's got GDRs mucking about. I would like some more nukes. I think giving everyone uranium makes it so they also get aluminum. So they just don't nuke very often, you know? Because they just finish the games quicker. But otherwise, what a performance. What a performance. Is this going to be the fastest game in AIPL? We can track it. I love this spreadsheet. We can track to see if it's the fastest game. I think turn 204 is the fastest. I think it's going to be before turn 204. I think Vietnam is going to have the fastest game of the AIPL so far this season with this win here. What on earth is this? I guess it's to get double diamonds and double horses. At least, okay, well, whatever. You know what? You're going to win. I'm not going to question the winner. I'm not going to question the winner. That seems rude. That seems rude and unnecessary. You know, you've won the game. You don't need me coming around and causing a ruckus. I mean, good effort from everyone else involved, but she's winning from the top too. Always impressive when someone wins from the top. And that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Yo.
From the
Vietnam
to which our civilization
winning.
flows, so too shall we return.
Game number 3. Her
The
first
light of our
game
people
in
fades
season
to
2
us.
of the
One
AIPL.
will rise to
Holy smokerinos. Vietnam has done it. Now we're going to track some of these things here. Wonders constructed. Not the top again, although second place is a little bit closer. Great people earned. Closer to the top, so she's relying on wonders and great people a little bit more. And cities founded. She is the top in terms of cities founded. Okay. So she's relying on some of these metrics a little more than the 2 civs before her, but she just absolutely cruising. Let's make sure we update the spreadsheet. Come on, spreadsheet. You've got this, bud. Man, Queen She putting in a shift with these stats. I can see her doing it. I can see the numbers going in. I'm so happy. I'm so happy with everything. All right. Let's update the spreadsheet, ladies and gentlemen. Hall of Fame history settings. Oh, my goodness. 201 turns is the earliest game. Is the earliest game. All right, we're going in here. Can you let me in, please, for access? Queen She, the real MVP. Heck yeah. Varaxis, please let me in. Please let me in. Don't you dare do that. Okay, we're in. Okay, cool. Cool, we have 1,044 for Pedro. 626 for Menelik. 1,066 for Freddy. 747 for Guitarja. Holy smokes. 1,201 for the Khmer. 875 for Harold. 842 for Cyrus. And finally, your winner, 1,320 for Vietnam. Let's take one last look at the spreadsheet before we end this stream today. As you can see, numbers are going in. The spreadsheet is filling out. If you would like access to the spreadsheet, make sure you go hang out in the Discord server so you can view it at any time. And make sure to post your data analysis in the Discord server. If you're finding any correlations or any causations or anything like that, make sure you are putting that in the Discord server. We are going to pick Vietnam as the official winner here to give Vietnam the extra point. We have a science victory. Oh, Basket Case is in here editing everything for me. I don't even need to do anything. I don't even need to even do anything. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for this first AIPL stream of the season. We will be back every Saturday night. Every single Saturday night, morning, afternoon. We'll start around 1:30 Pacific time. Most Saturdays, it's going to be a great time. We will be streaming Football Manager tomorrow morning, and then Monday evening we will be finishing or trying to finish our pillage-only game as Harold. Sorry, Zach. Sorry, Zach. You did come in a little bit late, unfortunately. Let's go and raid. Is Foibles live? We haven't raided Foibles in a long time. Let's go say hi to Foibles. If you have not ever been to Foibles' channel, make sure you hang out for a minute, say hello. There we go. We're doing the raid. You don't need to stay forever. That's not what raids are about. Raids are about making people feel good, making people happy. We can go in with 73 people. That would be huge. Let's go say hi to Foibles. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.